How can Kamala Harris cobble together the Obama coalition if she can't even crack 5% with black voters? Those were her numbers in the 2020 Democrat primary. Biden, Bernie, Liz Warren, Cory Booker all did better with blacks than Kamala Harris. And suddenly she's the next Messiah?
Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say, no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage. And she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't.
Our dear friend will be the first Indian American vice president in the history of the United States of America, Kamala Harris.
As many of you know, generations of my family come from India. My mother was born and raised in India, and I have family members who live in India.
Our dear friend will be the
Look at this big body bitch, oh, Gumby body bitch, Gumby with a BBL, fresh out of casket face. Look at that fucking casket, that casket makeup and shit. It's like she bleached her fucking skin. Cakes up. Look at that dry pussy energy. Yo, somebody come grab this bitch by the Adam's apple, get her the fuck up out of here. Or this dry pussy energy, big dick by the flop out. Somebody can just get this big dick broad the fuck up out of here. What the fuck is she doing? For the niggas meemaws and nanas and shit with that big dry ass. Or this tranny drag queen energy. Somebody can get this big. Somebody to come grab this bitch by her Adam's apple and throw her the fuck off the stage. Big Adam's apple having ass bitch. Giving us that RuPaul drag queen energy. Get the fuck up out of here. Her fucking face ain't matching her skin. Oh, the fucking funeral face ass. Get this funeral face ass bitch the fuck up out of here. Or that fucking blow on, you goddamn Democrat with a dick. Somebody come get this Megan Thee Stallion, get some Megan the Mirrors on this motherfucker. Somebody go find us a Megan the Mirror. You know, motherfucking Megan Thee Stallions with the big dicks. Oh, cake soaked tether face. Funeral on the face having ass. Fuck did this bitch make up a goddamn African? Look at a motherfucking tether in the face.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
I don't feel no way.
This young woman, I walked into, I don't know what the hell restaurant it was, but I walked into this restaurant. I walked in, she's behind the counter, and she didn't know I was coming. And she goes, "It's President Trump." She looks at me, "It's President Trump. You saved my college." And I said, "How the hell do you know that?" She said, "You are... this one is so smart, so sharp." She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, "I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady."
You were supposed to keep that quiet.
See, now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care.
From her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families? I wonder if Mrs. Willie Brown, a black woman, is also with her.
Kamala Harris did fuck Mayor Willie Brown.
How old was she?
29.
And how old is he?
60, while he was married.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not calling Kamala Harris a hoe, but would Mrs. Willie Brown refer to Kamala Harris as a hoe in that situation?
So people are still angry in my comments that I am not a supporter of Kamala Harris, although my skin also has more melanin than a regular white person, I guess. I don't really know what is the requirement for being considered black. I don't know. But I'm still going under the definition of if your people were here in the United States of America, when the Constitution was ratified and your people were considered 3/5 of a human, that's who I'm talking about right now. That's not Kamala Harris. That will never be Kamala Harris. She does not qualify for that specific group of people that I am referring to when I demand representation. And if you don't understand that, at this point, I don't care.
I personally don't understand why everybody is excited about Kamala after what she's done to the black community already, as if she's gonna do something major for the black community. She hasn't even talked about the black community at all, but here we are praising this woman, this Indian woman, for what?
And the execution was stopped, jailing a lot of people. And on top of that, the drug labs. And people can also recall that while she was head of the California State Attorney General's office, over 1,000 people were locked up for smoking marijuana. She presided over jailing a lot of people. And on top of that, the drug labs in the state of California that were being used by the police were turning up false positive results. And yet, Kamala Harris's office did not tell the defense attorneys or the judges about this. They knew that the drug labs were turning over false positives, and people went to prison because her office concealed that their drug labs were turning up false positives. And another thing about Kamala Harris, I don't know if people saw, but there's a video of Kamala Harris where she's bragging about how she jailed the parents of children who were truant from school.
I would not be standing here were it not for the education I received. And I know many of us will say the same thing. And I believe a child going without an education is tantamount to a crime. So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy. Well, this was a little controversial in San Francisco. And frankly, my staff went bananas. They were very concerned because we didn't know at the time whether I was going to have an opponent in my re-election race. But I said, look, I'm done. This is a serious issue, and I've got a little political capital, and I'm going to spend some of it.
Have you seen the clip? And she gets up there, and it's the same kind of thing. She's giggling. Yes, I had the idea that we could lock up parents who are truant from school. You know, I wouldn't be anywhere in my life if it weren't for my education, and so not giving a child their education is a crime. And so I jailed parents, and she's giggling about it. It's just so great.
And that the thought that anything that I did could have led to that, because that certainly was not the intent. So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy. Well, this was a little controversial in San Francisco.
Give their parent the resources, hold the school districts accountable. Why aren't the school districts raising the alarm and putting all the resources possible into getting these kids to school every day? And as a result of our initiative, first of all, nobody went to jail.
If it doesn't improve, and if we see the kid back in the system, then the penalty goes up and would likely result in that parent being sent to jail. The goal is not to prosecute parents. My regret.
What's bizarre is she's trying to frame herself as Miss Black Lives Matter, when in reality, Kamala Harris was the queen of mass incarceration. Kevin Cooper was hours away from receiving lethal injection. Hours away from it. His lawyers asked that DNA evidence be acquired in order to make sure he was actually guilty of the crime. And Kamala Harris's office tried to prevent DNA evidence from being acquired. They wanted Kevin Cooper to be executed, but the governor of California disagreed. They acquired DNA evidence, and the execution was stopped. The New York Times tells us that she feels really bad about it, for whatever that means.
Let me just say something. The amount of foundational black American women attempting to defend that Kamala Harris, Megan Thee Stallion bullshit is fucking comical. Y'all are the fucking jokes. Y'all act like when y'all hear people trying to hold us accountable, y'all go on these rampages like, accountable for what? Accountable for our stupid ass bullshit. Y'all are idiots. Because aren't y'all the same group of black women that literally when Joe Biden decided to run and was so excited, was ready to vote for him as soon as he made her his vice president candidate, wasn't y'all literally going back and forth on whether you wanted to vote for Joe Biden? Wasn't the literal pushback from voting for Joe Biden her? Aren't y'all the same black woman that said that she's not black, but then the moment that she ran and trying to give us every reason why now she's black? You feel what I'm saying? This is the same lady that said that there is nothing illegal about an undocumented immigrant. Babe, that's an illegal immigrant. But why would she say that? You see, for the past 10, 20 years, a lot of immigrants, y'all don't understand the way that our land is presented to other people. They have been trying to rebrand us as a land of immigrants. Y'all really let this Jamaican lady say that, or this Indian lady. She ain't even the black side of Jamaican. She that cosplaying side that owns slaves. But y'all really let this lady play in y'all face to tell y'all that she washed her greens in her tub. You feel what I'm saying? Went on that fucking podium. I ain't know he could sing like that or anything. Y'all really letting this Indian lady, y'all really letting this Miss Hong Ding and Dong Ding play in y'all motherfucking face. Y'all the reason why they think we stupid. Y'all the reason why they think we stupid. The same people that are defending Kamala Harris are the same people that were going to refuse to vote for Joe Biden because she was his running mate. Let that.
So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas. One year, I had so many that I had to wash that we ended up washing them in the bathtub.
First I was thinking, bitch, stop lying. But then I realized, this bitch Indian. The bathroom might be the cleanest place. The bathtub might be the cleanest place this bitch fix food in. I believe this is good. Look, I did some research on the bitch culture. And look at this bitch culture. Filthy. This is the filthiest people. I believe her washing fucking collard greens and first of all, the bitch first of all, your mom is a fucking Indian. Your father fucking is an Indian, Jamaican, and Irish. Bitch, who the fuck you making collard greens from? You got lying ass bitch. First of all, you're lying. But if you did make collard greens, bitch, I believe you're making it in a motherfucking tub. And I also believe you boil fucking I also believe you put fucking potatoes in the goddamn toilet. Where you come from, this bitch Kamala, Vivek Ramaswamy, Nikki Haley, Venice D'Souza, all these Indian motherfuckers, this is where they come from. The filthiest motherfucker. You better put this motherfucker in and look, these motherfuckers come from filth. This is their culture. So yeah, I don't believe the bitch with collard greens, but I believe she makes something in the motherfucking bathtub. It ain't collard greens. It might be fucking camel weed or camel grass or whatever the motherfucker they eat. Fucking might be rhinoceros weeds or fucking tiger bush, bitch. Motherfucking collard greens, motherfucking cobra tree leaves or some shit. But fucking, you might eat cobra flowers or some shit, but you ain't no motherfucking collard greens. Lying filthy. This is a the filthiest culture. Look at this filthy. She from a filthy ass culture. Yes, I believe she put motherfucking collard greens. It makes sense to you now. You see how this is how they fucking live. They eat flies and shit. Oh, mosquito sandwich eating bitch. This is mosquitoes. It's just a filthy bitch. You know she ain't black Americans. That's some silly shit like that. I fucking put collard greens in a motherfucking bathtub. Bitch, who taught y'all to kick collard greens? Bitch, you ain't got no black friend. I don't fuck. Bitch, you Kwanzaa celebrate. It's a lie. This is just a lie. It's scandalous, bitch. It's scandalous lying ass bitch. This bitch have no integrity. This bitch just say anything on camera. Yeah, man, this bitch is crazy.
Collard greens in the bathtub. We don't give a fuck about you cooking no goddamn collard greens in no motherfucking bathtub, Kamala. What we are concerned about is people. When Joe was in office, he made you the border czar. You had one fucking job and one fucking job only. You couldn't even do that shit. You said, we watched you on the show when you told that man, he said, have you been to the border? Her quote her, she said, no, and I haven't been to Europe neither. Well, motherfucker, you ain't working for no goddamn Europe. You working for us, we the people right here in the United motherfucking States of goddamn America. So you need to go close that motherfucking border and stop letting all these illegal people in. Who the fuck let all them people into the White House that are there burning flags and protesting and all that shit? That shit is ridiculous. We never seen that type of stuff take place here in America. We never seen that type of shit. But one thing about it, okay, if y'all want to do that, take that shit to your motherfucking country. Come on.
And in India, I believe that bitch do put food in the bath. I believe she put chicken in the fucking bathtub. I believe she put chicken in the toilet. Because them people are filthy over there. Flies, and they wash their hands and shit and sell it to you. And they're filthy people. She's from a filthy culture. You allow Kamala Harris to say we not like us. You allow Kamala Harris to say shit like, oh, I'm in these streets. Bitch, what are you talking about, you in these fucking streets? You allow Kamala Harris to say they not like us. Bitch, she's not like us. It's a whole rally of a gay white motherfucker singing, holding Kamala Harris fucking thing up, telling something they not like us. You not like us. She is not like us. And it should be illegal for our politicians to lie. Why we allow them to lie to us? Lying should be treason. This bitch is, how many lies Kamala gonna tell? Think about it. How many lies we don't allow this bitch to tell? She lies every fucking day. She wake up lying. Her saying she's black is an instant lie. Her acting like she listened to Tupac was an instant lie. She can't do a real rally on her own. She won't nobody come up. Won't nobody show up. Nobody showed up for Biden. So people gonna show up for Kamala and she's less popular than Biden? You fucking kidding me? Nobody likes Kamala Harris. Nobody. Nigga, nobody. Nigga, she threw a fucking concert. The minute she started talking, people walked out. Nobody likes this bitch. I was arguing today with this white girl, right? And I said something else complaining. She said, well, if you don't like America, catch a plane ticket and go to a different country. I said, bitch, I'm not no immigrant. She said, we all immigrants. I said, bitch, black Americans ain't immigrate to fucking America. For one, it's two ways of Africans who was here. It was the Africans before Columbus and the Africans during transatlantic slavery. I have lineage from both of them. We call them indigenous Americans, right? Red Indians are immigrants. They don't count. Those Siberians don't count. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into anthropology and all that shit. I'm like, listen, we didn't come here willingly. That's for one. For two, we didn't come here after 1775. We didn't come here after 1865. We was here already building America. We was already here. We was here in 1619. America to get to 1775. I'm not a black Americans is not. We the only ones that's not. Well, it's a few white people, a few Native American tribes, indigenous people. Maybe it's four or five groups. A small population that descend from the people. The majority of people are immigrants. I say you are fucking European. I got way more blood lost in this country, way more bones buried. Don't you ever talk to me like that? She got right on the line. Like, we all Americans. No, the fuck we not. You are an immigrant. You will forever be an immigrant. You're a descendant of an immigrant. My blood been here. We built this country. We are different. We got the same contribution. Don't let these people talk you into all that we all immigrants shit is no. We not all immigrants. The black Americans ain't fucking immigrants. We could prove it. Shit go back to the fucking 18 fucking what? 1810s? Nigga, what are you talking about? Y'all came here 1865. Y'all came here in a homestead. Y'all came here from Europe. Y'all was peasants. Y'all the peasant class. You peasants don't tell me who was American and who's an immigrant. You fucking peasants got some nerve. And this thing about some caught my attention about Trump. Trump said he loved black Americans. And it's only words that don't mean nothing. But he also said that he helped HBCUs. Okay, that's a fact too. That ain't what got me. He said the immigrants are going to have an effect on black jobs. What's a black job? Construction's a black job. Because it's labor. We're the labor class. I'm saying, not that I'm proud of it. Historically, we've been a labor class. We've been a working class. We've been a landscaping, construction. All them jobs are being overran by immigrants, Latino. Why should we have to compete with any immigrant? We shouldn't have to compete. Nigga, none of us should have to compete with no immigrant. Should none of them be here. Not one of them. Especially illegals and their kids. Nigga, it's a thing too. These motherfuckers who are born here, Jamaicans, y'all not Americans. Stop it. Y'all can never be Americans. Y'all only here because the 14th Amendment y'all ain't supposed to have. That was never for y'all. That's why we fighting to get that shit reclassified for only exclusive black Americans and Americans. Y'all, we don't want no more. Y'all all here for your own interests, and y'all all been in your own country. Y'all got business to take care of your country. Stay the fuck out of our business. We don't need no fucking Rachel Scotts. We don't need no Lamont Hills. We don't need these immigrants speaking in politics. Why so many immigrants in these positions? It got to be a conspiracy. It got to be a conspiracy. These immigrants, and they all have sororities and fraternities. Nigga, we don't need no more people from fraternities or sororities speaking for black Americans ever. Not none. They ain't the people. They ain't the post. They ain't the blood of this country. Most of us ain't in sororities. Most of us ain't in college, nigga. We are the blue-collar, everyday people. Talk to us. We the front runners. We the majority. Not them fucking hand-picked tokens. Tokens can't speak for the fucking majority of people. Everybody fake mad at Trump because he know her as a fucking Indian. Nigga, we know her as an Indian. We never heard her say she was Jamaican. We never heard her say she was black. When did we ever see she was black? Like, it's like everybody's claiming this bitch to be black except for her. Everyone, thousands, hundreds of people saying she's black, but no one ever heard her say she's black. And she's faking her accent. The bitch speak fluent quickie mark. She speak fluent 7-Eleven. You think this bitch don't speak 7-Eleven? You think that's her real accent? You know, it took years for her to learn her voice, but nigga, that's not her. She's not comfortable speaking. Nigga, it's like you tell she's almost straining. That's why she's always laughing, because she happy she finished the fucking sentence. She's so fucking goofy. She can't believe she fooling y'all niggas. The bitch laugh like a goddamn supervillain. Cause she pulling one on her. She been lying. That bitch whole career been lying. Nigga, that's why she's always laughing, because it's a fucking joke. This bitch is a fucking joke, and she knows it. That's why she's always fucking cackling and giggling. How many motherfuckers you know from Jamaica named Kamala? How many people you know named Kamala? I don't know a motherfucker named Kamala. That ain't no Jamaican shit. That ain't no motherfucking black. That ain't no black American shit. You think Trump and Judge Joe Brown didn't know this bitch? They just met this bitch. They been knew this bitch. That was the Asian. It was an Indian bitch. It was a 7-Eleven quickie mart. That's why she was exotic. That's why she got in them places, because people don't fuck Indian bitches. So she was a real commodity. She was like a delicatessen. She was a delicatessen. I don't know that word. A delicacy. She was like a delicacy. You know what I'm saying? She had that rare exotic Indian pussy. That's why she got in them places, nigga. Only rare exotic pussy can get you them heights. Like Kim Kardashian got some exotic, some weird pussy, some Armenian pussy. That's some exotic shit. Look, exotic pussy get you further places. Nigga, for one, everyone said there was something else. No one wanted to admit they was black once upon a time. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, everybody wanted to be something exotic. Everybody wanted to be, oh, I'm Caribbean, or I'm from Africa, I'm Nigerian, I'm from Togo, I'm from Winnebago, whatever that shit is. I'm from St. Mark, Thomas, St. John, St. Luke, St. Ives, St. Valentine, St. Bernard, St. Patrick, St. Gary, Indiana. This motherfuckers from St. Maybe one would be from somewhere from a fucking saint. Nobody wanted to be black. I always was like, man, all that other shit is weird. I thought everybody was weird. My dad thought everybody was weird. My dad don't like Jamaicans. Like my family don't like. Only my Aunt Tanya fuck with like the different type of niggas. You know what I'm saying Jamaicans and African niggas. And I got another cousin too. She fuck with Jamaican and African niggas too. But most of us like, what the fuck is that shit? That shit was it was just weird. Now don't get me wrong, Jamaican niggas is cool. Niggas is cool. But coming up is like, you couldn't stand out. You couldn't stand out back then. Like, you was anything besides us. Like, what the fuck? So I could see why people would say they was getting bullied and shit like that. Because, nigga, what the fuck are you? Why you smell like that? Why you look like that? Why you dress like that? Why you talk like that? Why you black as fuck? Why you hair so motherfucking nappy? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got beautiful hair, though. It's not the same for the most part, though. Why you barefooted? Why you got corns in your feet? Why you ashy as fucking your ankles? Shit like that. It was just everybody wanted to be something different and shit. I guess black American, it was just too normal for motherfuckers. But now, y'all all on our dicks now. Look at this. Look how the tables is turning. Y'all all on our dicks. So, or Bahamas. Everybody wanted to be something else. So you mean to tell me 20, 30 years ago, nigga, she didn't want to be black then because she wanted to have stood out. Nigga, what made her special was being Indian. Nigga, we never heard her say she was Jamaican. We never heard her say she was black. And you know the funny thing about Kamala Harris doing a Southern accent? She's doing a fake American accent. That's not how she really fucking talk. Look how hard when Kamala Harris talk her regular voice, you think that ain't her regular voice. She talk like this because she's an Indian. Her mother was an Indian, and her baby and 7-Eleven and Quickie Mart and all that. That's how she really talk. Her mother, her uncles, her grandmother, her grandparents, her sister, everyone in the household talk like $5. Get up, her and buy Quickie Mart and Bart Simpson and all that shit. That's how she really talk. She is faking an American accent. Nigga, I talk like both my parents. I talk like my household. If you with my mom, you with my dad, nigga, I'm both of them. My mom talk like her parents. My dad talk like her. I'm saying, nigga, that's genetic. So where did she get her fucking accent from? She ain't grow up in America. She went to college for 8 years, but nigga, by then you already your mom. You already, nigga. You talk like your culture. She don't talk like we talk. Nigga. I don't talk Southern because I'm not Southern. Even my Southern grandparents don't. They kind of lost their Southern accent. They was here for years. Where she get an American accent from? All her life she was raised in an Indian household. It don't make sense. She's faking an American accent and she's cosplaying in her face. She's a fucking minstrel show. She's a fucking disgrace. Kamala Harris is a fucking disgrace. She has identity. She has identity issues. She knows he's a fucking Hindu. She knows he's a Brahmin. She knows he believes in other gods. She knows she's not a Christian. She know her whole upbringing is a variety of gods, a funny accent, and funny smells, and eating fucking funny, weird food. Why niggas, you can't be mad at Trump. Trump kept it a buck. He met the bitch as an Indian. Because 20 years ago, nobody, listen, I'm telling you, even when I met people, I was going, what are you? Everyone was just shitting on being black. Nobody wanted to be black. Dominicans, Puerto Rican, nobody wanted to be black. Everybody had a flag. Niggas hiding their flags now. The mood changed when I asked people where you from now. Where you from? Shake it. Yeah, nigga, where you from? Because everybody had a high pride. Everybody's putting us down like we didn't have a fucking culture, but we know our culture and we standing on it. Now, when we say, ask you where you from now, nigga, what's your culture? Oh, that's some weird shit. Y'all ain't do shit. Y'all been here for hundreds of years. Y'all ain't contribute shit to society. Fucking cavemen. That worthless ass society. Oh, I see y'all eat flies and rats and mice and shit. I see y'all eat bat heads and shit. Oh, I know y'all eat hearts. I know y'all cannibals where y'all from. I know y'all eat mud cookies. Everybody want a hottie culture now. Niggas stand on you funky motherfuckers. And then this immigrant bitch, Rachel Scott, had an audacity to interview Trump about the things he said about immigrants, about how they're not from America, how he said about Obama, about Kamala. We don't give a fuck about what he say about immigrants. First of all, why is it an immigrant representing black women? Y'all don't represent black women. Y'all can see, that's what I'm saying. We gotta get rid of that black race thing. In America, black doesn't mean race. Black means the ethnicity and culture, which y'all don't represent. Y'all on these high places that black people fought for, that y'all cosplaying us and y'all infiltrating us. Y'all don't belong in them shit. Rachel shit. She has. Why is it that these immigrants get to interview our presidents? Like, why these people on high places? These are immigrants. She can't go to Jamaica and interview her fucking president or. Why is we allowing this? Why is we allowing immigrants with black faces in high places who don't represent us? I don't understand why she had enough to be rude to a president, and she was already late. We don't give a fuck what Trump say that's racist towards Kamala Harris or Obama or any other immigrant, Caribbean or African. We don't give a fuck. You don't represent us. And Kamala Harris is a DEI. She's worthless. Like, I'm tired of arguing with all these immigrants about what's black. Y'all niggas is new blacks. Y'all y'all spent years denying y'all was black. Caribbeans say they ain't black. Africans, then all of a sudden y'all in our country. Yeah, that's not how it work. That's not how it work. No, y'all use the race thing, nigga. And Kamala Harris had the nerve to fucking use a southern accent. Bitch, you ain't got a southern bone in your body. Ain't no southern blood in you. That's fucking cosplaying. That's like blackface. That's like us using an Indian accent or us using a Jamaican accent. And that's fucking insulting and disrespectful. We letting this bitch play in our face constantly. Then she got nigga, Megan Thee Stallion looked like she was jumped out of a fucking casket with a fucking possum face. It's like got a possum face with makeup. Then she gave me all this dry pussy energy. She gave me this big dick energy. Like, what? I don't support hoes for Kamala. Support none of that shit. Nigga, look. Megan Thee Stallion look ridiculous. If you are an immigrant and you voting for Kamala Harris, you vote in your own interest because you want more of your funky third world people in this country. As a black American, as true black Americans, we should see the play. These people don't have our best interest. They want to replace us. Every immigrant group wants to replace us, from Indians, from Jamaica, from Haitians. It's in their best interest to have these Democrats run shit so they can just come and flood our communities because they'll never move in white communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't catching the play yet. Nigga, nobody black in real life fuck with Kamala. Nobody. No black Americans. She does nothing. She was just at the bottom. Nigga, 2 weeks ago, she was just the fucking worst of all time. The worst vice president, the worst elect. She was the worst of all time. Scum of the slum. Now all of a sudden, this bitch is a fucking darling. Lies. All lies. And I bet it's 300,000 bots that's online on Twitter, on all these places defending her. They got like 129 followers. They got like 29 followers, all these bots, niggas gotta argue it. Nigga, fuck all that. It's all fake. And if she wins, we know this election is stolen. Pure, that's straight cheese, nigga. Y'all trying to, they setting up to steal this election. There is no way Kamala could win this. Welcome back to Bed Back Podcast. I'm your host. So, Kamala Harris still cosplaying. The Democrats still lying. The whole media's fucking lying. Joy Reid is fucking delusional. Immigrants are fucking delusional. Homosexuals are fucking delusional. Everybody's lying. Playing in our face. We ain't fucking stupid. Democrats think we stupid. Let's go. So, the Republicans had Amber Rose. The Democrats had to go low. They had to match whole energy. They get the crackhead, they get the worst version of Megan Thee Stallion. This bitch is on Olympic and cocaine, ecstasy. Watch this. The bitch had a baggy leggings on, twerking, asses, fucking pants is sagging, blown in the wind and shit. Had the flattest ass. What these bitches on? These bitches on cocaine and what? They sniffing them krills? What, they smoking them krills? What the fuck? They just popping them Olympic pills? What the fuck is going on, right? Like, this is what they think of us, right? Megan Thee Stallion with her long-ass possum face. She made me hate blue. And she made me hate twerking, too. That's the fucking worst type of twerking I've ever seen in my life. It's like a dick about to fall out. This big drag queen, RuPaul looking. It's a RuPaul looking bitch. She's a possum face. This bitch is not a cute. What's going on? Big man, big back built bitch. This bitch ain't sexy. Got this bitch singing, I'm a savage in front of white people. They already think you a fucking savage. You might as well say, I'm a monkey. Ugly, stupid, funky. You might, but why would you say you was a savage in front? That's what I'm saying. Everything for everybody. This bitch has no. Kamala is not tapped into the culture. She could have bring Beyonce, Mary J. Blige. She could have bring anybody that's respectable. She could have bring Keisha Cole out. She could have bring anybody who really could sing out. She brought a buffoon. A buffoon. And white people was like, damn near shocked. It was one white guy who he was happy as fuck to see this bad wench dancing and twerking like she had a long dick in front of him. Like, then they got Quavo's sweet ass. No one quotes Quavo. No one says, yo, Kamala, look, how many times we gonna let fucking bullshit rappers like Joe Biden done had Cardi B. Hillary Clinton done even had Megan Thee Stallion talk. Like, while she was painting like a little porch, I don't want to say porch monkey, but she was just, while she was painting or coloring it, it was just, it's insulting. Then we have vax that thing up for the shot. It's just, Democrats are the worst. They cannot relate to us. They think we are hood rat ratchet. They think the worst of us. They think most of us are into twerking. Nigga, I'm from the projects. I'm not into ratchet culture at all. I like dignity. I like class. Nigga, even though I'm from the projects, doesn't mean ratchet. Ratchet is very few people. That's a caricature. That's an act. That's how you know Kamala don't know us. She had a southern accent. She don't know what type of southern accent she has. She's like a fucking Looney Tune cartoon southern accent. It was just disrespectful. Why she use an Indian accent? Hello, thank you, come again. Why she use a Jamaican accent? Like she tried to cater to people who is not her people. Kamala class is either the Hindu Indians, the Irish people, and fucking Jamaicans. Black people are not her people. We're not her support. And all these immigrants that's in them sororities that's supporting this, and the gays. Talk to the gays. Talk to the immigrants. Don't talk to us. Don't use black American. Stop using slang. You're not in these fucking streets. And fuck all these actors and rappers who support these bitches too. Fuck, nigga, we gotta say fuck all these people. They're all enemies, nigga. Even black Americans can be enemies to black Americans if they ain't moving within our interests. I don't care who you are, nigga. You could be a tether or immigrant that's on code with black Americans, and I'll take that over a black American that's a coon and that's opposing our interests. It's not really a black. See, people confuse it as why I'm so pro black American. I'm pro people. I don't really care. I'm for the best interest of the people, and the best interest of the people is to elevate the black American. Because nigga, we are the boats that lift all. Everyone is on our backs and our shoulder. So if we ain't good, America's not good. America can't do good until we do good by us. They come with us with clown shit, with circus shit. They fucking, cause Kamala can't throw a rally by herself. She got to give a free concert to get a crowd. And the minute she started talking, people started walking out. Nobody want to see fucking Megan Thee Stallion is not a fucking celebrity. She not nobody people give a fuck about. She's a hoe. See, You would think that since Kamala's a pure Indian, because her father's Indian and it's coming out now, she's Indian and Irish, you would think that she would have an Indian, you think she'd have little Tyler. Tyler's an Indian too, little can be multicultural. They both got something in common, her and Tyler, I'm saying. You think she'd have gave Tyler some shine, but you know, we rejected Tyler, so best thing she do is get a black American. She ain't get Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? She gets the bitch who also locked black men up. Who also a fucking liar. Megan Thee Stallion's a fucking liar. Bitch is a whore. Just like Kamala. They both some lying ass whores. They both said lock niggas up. They both did. Kamala spent their whole... First of all, Kamala Harris flipped dick better than Kim Kardashian.
Means Kamala got the whop.
We never seen a bitch who got some dick and became a fucking star. See, Kim Kardashian got some dick and became, you know what I'm saying? She became fake famous and shit. She's fake famous. She's a fake billionaire and all that. You know what I'm saying? She flipped that dick. She did good as a white woman. But we never seen a fucking Indian woman become close to the fucking... First of all, no one likes Kamala. But she flipped the dick. And first of all, she flipped dick. Became, you know what I'm saying, DA, became all types of attorney generals. And she flipped dick. What she supposed to... She dicks hops. But she gets... She get dicks that put her in position. That's how hoes supposed to do it. Hoes supposed to get dicks that put them in position. I ain't even mad at the bitch. I ain't even mad at the hoe, right? I respect the game. The hoes winning. But we keep rejecting this bitch. And somebody, who's in charge? Is it the Jews in charge? Is it Jews in charge? I'm not even saying all Jews. I'm saying, is it a Jew behind this fucking money that's pushing her down our fucking throat? Because we rejected this bitch. She never got elected. She's a DEI hire.
To other questions here. Some of your own supporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president and be on a major party ticket, as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
How do you define DEI? Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is
give me a
literally
definition
the words
then. Would you give me a definition
DEI.
of that? Give me a definition.
Sir,
of
I'm
that.
asking you a question, a very direct question.
Define it for me, if you
I
would.
just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So, I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly, very much, and she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect
historically
either
black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir.
Joe Biden got her this is to get black women vote. She's not even a fucking black woman. I've been saying I'm the first nigga to question her father, and now everybody's on it. I have nothing in common with black Americans. I don't think Kamala Harris' father is really Jamaican. I think he's Jamaican by, nationality. I don't think his ethnicity is really Jamaican. You seen the picture of Kamala Harris' father? He looks Indian too. I think she's 100% Indian. I think she used her father being born in Jamaica as but I don't think he's culturally. I don't think he's, because think about it. Indians. How many half Indians do you know? How many black American and half Indians do you know? How many have Jamaicans and Indians do you know? How many have African and Indians do you know? Indians don't really date out their race like that. And have kids, they'll get disowned. They have a whole caste system. Nah, she's a Brahmin. Think a Brahmin gonna deal with a Jamaican? Nah, her father's a Brahmin too. You never seen her father's parents, did you? Why we never seen Kamala Harris' father's parents? We see her mother. We know who she is. She can't deny that. Why her father's a mystery? And Harris doesn't. He could have changed his name. It could have been Habib. He changed the name. Nigga. Her father looked Indian to me. He was a coolie. Jojo Brown is mad as fuck at Kamala too. She mustn't give him no pussy. Cause that nigga is on her ass all the time. This nigga on that bitch neck like a hoe who ran with his money. And the bitch better have his money because the nigga is upset.
Pretty bad in the courtroom. So I'm not surprised at what she does. She's 60 years old, and I think listening to her word salad and the way she talks, I think she's got early onset dementia and also some problems with menopausal complications. That's that. You see, today is going to be tomorrow. So since it's going to be tomorrow, today we have to.
Kamala was to turn Unc down for some pussy or something. Because Jojo Brown is mad as a motherfucker. He mad like everybody's got that pussy except for him. He mad like he wasn't got that pussy he must feel like if fucking Sweet Willie Brown can get that pussy, he can get that pussy because they both ain't Browns. But he felt like Judge Brown for like motherfucking if and I feel him. If that motherfucker gets some of that pussy, bitch, she gave me some pussy too. Then he mad about something. Something happened with him between him and Kamala, my nigga. Either she fronted on a pussy or he ain't fucking right. It's something right. He might ain't fucking right. Something happened because he's mad as fuck about that bitch. That bitch. She must have turned that nigga down. He must have wanted that bitch because they was in the same circle. And niggas upset. This motherfucker Willie Brown's on a press run on a world tour telling the world this bitch ain't shit. She's hoe and she ain't black. I ain't never seen a nigga on a free press run. No one even asking this nigga what this bitch is. He just volunteering information. He bought this bitch whole family. Yo, he must have paid for a date and she ain't giving no pussy. I know how it goes. I recognize that type of pain. Nigga, you think you the shit and the bitch don't give you no pussy? You like, bitch, nah, bitch, he hate that bitch forever in a day. Took that bitch on a 5-star restaurant. Took that bitch on a shopping spree. He did some balling shit. I recognize it, and she dubbed it, nigga. I know. And then she gonna turn around and get old ass Willie. He think he's ways more swaggy than fucking Sweet Dick Willie Brown. Nigga, he was Judge Joe. Sweet Dick Judge Joe. The bitch, you Sweet Dick Judge Joe Brown. That nigga is upset. He on a fuck that bitch campaign. He must have been talking to fucking Minister Jap because that nigga on a fuck these bitches campaign. Shout out to Minister Jap.
But I always heard this rumor that she slept her way to the top. That's true?
She did. Look, if you want to find out about it, go online to the LA Times morgue. They've been reporting on her for 30-some years. She's in her 20s, and Willie Brown took her up as his mistress. There was a medical firm that dealt with San Francisco. He got her a 15-hour-a-week part-time job there, which she never showed up to, according to the Times, but they paid her $72,000 a year for 15 hours a week. And so he got her promoted up so she did 20 hours a week. Times reported she never showed up, but she got 120 grand a year. So he bought her a 750i BMW, which was the top of the line at the time. So he set her up with all of the connections to get her into politics. The Times did a thing about this thing she had allegedly with an NBA player to get a job with a big law firm, and then a thing they did on her with the assistant director for the district attorney's office to get on with them, and then Montel Williams, and then back to Willie Brown, and then the rest of the whole thing, and she winds up with a Hollywood lawyer type not long before she runs for senator. So, and she adopts his children. She doesn't have any of her own, not saying it's a requirement, but it sure as hell helps because...
First of all, Judge Joe Brown, my nigga. I respect the elder. He's down her neck. He's on every channel down this bitch neck, calling all types of whores and shit, right? He hated word worse than I do. And I condone that nigga, right? But she was 2 weeks ago, she was just the worst fucking vice president ever. She was lower than Biden. She did nothing within 2 weeks, and magically these fucking people want us to believe that she's tied. She's high in the poll. She's in favor. Nigga, first of all, no, we're not lying. Y'all setting up to steal this election. Propaganda, it's just not working. We got our own channels now. We got our own minds now. Y'all can't we ain't just watching TV no more. This ain't the fucking 90s. Y'all can't just give us propaganda. We don't believe that shit. I called my daughter today, like, yo, see, she's like, what up? I say, yo, I got a quick question. She's like, what? I said, if you had to choose, my daughter's 19. I said, you had to choose between Trump and, she said Trump. These kids are not fucking stupid. These kids are smarter than we was, and we not stupid. The millennials ain't stupid. Kamala's not winning the millennials. Kamala's not even winning her own age group. And Kamala's not winning our kids. We raised our millennials was there for our kids. Nigga, we wasn't smoking crack in the 90s and the 80s. Nigga, we ain't that generation. Yeah, we was locked up a little bit, but we was home for our kids, nigga. I'm from the generation of better parents, nigga. We was involved. We involved fathers. Like, nigga, nah. Y'all not gonna act like our kids are stupid. Y'all not gonna act like our kids don't know they're getting fucking the stallions a bozo. Entertainment. Y'all entertain us. Y'all want to distract us with entertainment instead of giving us policy. I don't think Kamala want to go the hip hop route. I don't think Kamala want to go the hip hop route with Trump. Like, she need to dead that hip hop shit. Because look, Trump can turn this motherfucker to the 96 Summer Jam. Easily, nigga. Everybody from the 90s, first of all, the no 90s gonna fuck with him. And those are niggas that matter. These are like the real dope niggas that matter. Plus, he's from New York, but hip hop, come on, my nigga. Kamala's not even from fucking America. Like, Oakland, okay, niggas in Oakland ain't fucking with. You think Kamala could relate to fucking Too Short, E40, and be legit? And get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't gonna fly for him. Get the fuck out of here. Trump really could turn this shit into motherfucking the 2001 goddamn Summer Jam. She threw like a goddamn pep rally in an old folks home, and they brought a stripper out in fucking in funeral clothes. The bitch like she was in funeral clothes. Man, it sounded like she was in funeral clothes. She had funeral makeup on and shit. The big ass possum face, Ozempic body having ass bitch. It was the worst. The shit. Listen, it was really fucking tacky and distasteful. Even ratchet bitches, nigga, ratchet bitches don't want this. It was just crazy. But it was one dude, I can't lie, he loved it. He was loving every minute of it. But it's ridiculous. You can't win the hip hop. Come on, stop the hip hop shit, bitch. You're not hip hop. Nothing about you was hip hop, bitch. You ain't even fuck a rapper. You don't fuck basketball players. You fuck TV show hosts. You don't fuck Sweet Dick Willie Brown, bitch. You ain't fuck a rapper. Oh, you want to get in, bitch? Fuck your rap, bitch. Fuck Jay-Z. Bitch, fuck 50 Cent. Bitch, you want to get in, bitch. I'm gonna tell you what you do. You let Luke and Lil Wayne run a train. You be in there, bitch. Let Project Pat hit it. Shit like that. I'm saying, like, let Yo Gotti hit it or something. If you want to get into hip hop, you gotta let a nigga hit it, bitch. You can't just come in our culture. You got to get fucked in. You can't get the fuck out. You can't just be coming into our culture and shit, not giving out no pussy. Bitches coming to our culture, give the pussy up. You must be new around here. That ain't how this weekend. No, bitch, you can't cosplay. You gotta get a pussy up. You gotta fuck Flavor Flav and Bushwick Will. No matter of fact, you gotta fuck Professor Griff and then Flavor Flav and then Bushwick Bill. I don't care every day. And then you gotta fuck MC Hammer too for Oakland. Bitch, you gotta do it for you. Represent Oakland, bitch. You gotta give it MC Hammer, bitch. Cause you can't just come around in our culture think you can do the fuck you want to do. Oh, willy nilly and shit, bitch. You ain't get that pussy up. Bitch, you gotta put pussy as pay around here. You can't just come around here, bitch, without getting the casting couch. Bitch, you ain't paid dues. This culture ain't fucking free no more. This culture ain't free. Bitch, you better get you some hip hop dick before you come around using our shit, bitch. You're not welcome here. Give me some of them presidential cheeks in the presidential suite, bitch. You got to give it up. You been giving up, bitch. You fuck Sweet Dick Willie Brown and motherfucking Joe Brown is mad about that shit. That nigga don't like. She owe him some pussy. I swear to God, she owe him some pussy. I promise you, she owe him some pussy. She said that nigga, I promise you. Like, people forget how big Trump was in the 90s and the 80s when it comes to culture, especially like hip hop culture. Trump is part of hip hop culture. I mean, he ain't rap, he ain't doing that shit, but nigga, he was an icon. Nigga, it's songs about Black Trump. Trump tight was a word. Nigga, even Tupac said that shit. Like, Mike Tyson fuck with Trump.
But anyway, I'm voting for Trump. So what somebody's going to do about it?
I don't think anybody. I mean, I'm gonna disagree with you.
Oh yeah, but I'm just talking about. So what?
Yeah, does it make you feel weird that people?
So what?
Do people? Why is it people care about your opinion so much? Is that weird to you that people freak out about your opinions?
No, they believe I have a lot of followers, this and that. But this is my opinions. This is what I believe. Am I going to say, yeah, man, let's go for cops killing niggas? No.
Right.
Okay. But if I like Donald Trump and I want to vote for him, I'm going to do it. So what?
Mike Tyson endorses Trump. You know what that means? If they really want to promote Trump ain't even using his star power for real. He just cruising. My nigga, he could really get niggas on a campaign when it comes to Black American culture and shut it the fuck down. Kamala really ain't got a shot when it comes to Black American culture against Trump. Like, maybe the feminists and the gays and the immigrants, but the real black Americans, like the real people who I'm encouraging to vote, she ain't got a fucking shot. We don't know Kamala Harris. She's a stranger to us. She's foreign to us. Nothing, nigga, we have nothing in common. She has dark skin. Okay, besides that, what? She's Jamaican. We not Jamaican. Our blacks ain't the same. Nigga, she's black. She's black now. We always been black. She's black racially. We black American culturally and ethnically. We ain't the same. She can't fuck with nigga. Trump got us. I mean, he got me, nigga. I'm definitely fucking voting for Trump. I don't give a fuck. People saying, oh, that Project 225, that's a myth. He debunked that. People saying he giving immunity to cops. Nigga, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no cops. Nigga, I wish cops would get immunity. Nigga, it be on, it be up. That's all I gotta say about that. Besides that, what you gotta say? If the cops, nigga, cops can't do nothing to us, we can't do the police. That's straight cheese. I'm about tired of them anyways. I don't give a fuck. What else you gotta say? Kamala Harris ain't got a shot when it comes to black American culture. She better stick to that Indian shit. She can say she's Caribbean. Nigga, you get more numbers, but nigga, as far as black American, bitch, you're dead in the water. You're dead, bitch. The beeper done changed. You're dead, bitch. The reaper done came. And this motherfuckers forget, too. Kamala goofy ass got, Megan Thee Stallion goofy ass. No one gives a fuck about Megan or Cardi B. Don't give a fuck about them bitches. She got them for clout. Trump ain't even flexing what he did. You do know he free Lil Wayne. You do know he free Kodak Black. These things are respectfully goats in their genre of their age groups. Like, Kodak, no one's fucking Kodak Black of his era and his class of people. And nobody's fucking with Lil Wayne. After Tupac, DMX, and after 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, he's kind of a big deal. Trump ain't even flexing all that. This bitch making a fool of herself. Look, Trump is really American. Trump is really white. He ain't even doing no gimmicks. He ain't even catering to nobody. He just doing him. Cool as a fan, nigga. Kamala Harris is embarrassing herself. And you really think white people gonna let a fucking Indian? You think white people? Come on now. All these ant cultures of the world gonna let a fucking? You think that? Niggas is crazy. You niggas is geek. Bitch, you better free Suge Knight or R. Kelly or some shit, bitch. I mean, bitch, let aside of Shakur back, and I mean, bitch, you want to get some black, you want to get some black relevance, bitch. You better free the Black Panthers. You better free all the fucking political prisoners. You can't fucking top Lil Wayne. You can't fucking top Kodak Black with a silly, goofy whore bitch who told her they got nigga in jail. You can't get a bobblehead drag queen body bitch to nigga. That shit, she don't move the culture. This bitch is so out of the loop. This Megan, Jamaican bitch, you better hire Vibes Cartel or some shit. Get Shabba Ranks in them, bitch. Bitch, tap into your culture. Get Shabba, nigga. We fuck with Shabba and them. Get Elephant Man. Get motherfucking Sizzler and them niggas. We fuck with them. Get the Marleys. Bring out motherfucking Lauryn Hill. Anything. But you picked the wrong bitch we don't connect to. See, if you gonna tap into something that's genuinely tied to you. You can't tap into artist shit with you picked the wrong pick. That's like Trump done played the ace and the king, and you played a fucking Via Club. No one gives a fuck about Megan Thee Stallion. Bitch, get Vibe Cartel and the motherfucking niggas gonna go crazy. Go crazy. Shit, get Tyler. That's your people. That's more of your speed in your lane. Both y'all bitches don't belong here. We don't like either one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But shit, yeah, it'll work. It'll be a good look to connect with your Indian roots. You and Tyler both connect on an Indian level, on a 7-Eleven, Quickie Mart level. I'm gonna blow your mind. Kamala Harris is pure Caucasian. She's a fucking Caucasian. Her father is not Afro-Black Jamaican. He's not a Buju Banton type of nigga. He's not a fucking Vibes Cartel. He's not a fucking Shabba Ranks. He's not an Elephant Man. He's not a fucking Super Cat. He's not one of them type of Jamaicans we know. He is a Indian coolie from St. Anne, Jamaica. Y'all can't make people black just because y'all say so. That's not how it works. You can't be black because you went to a black school. That's not how it works. You're not black because you live in a black neighborhood. That's not how it works. First of all, Kamala Harris moved from a black neighborhood. She never went outside. She never hung with black people. She moved to Canada when she was real young. Grade school. Never been bussed out. It's all lies. It's all lies. Went to college and now automatically she has some black dick. Automatically she's black. See, this is what's going on. Never trust sororities and never trust fraternities. These are ops. These talented 10th, these divine 9 motherfuckers are all ops. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Farrakhan, anybody in position, these fraternities are set to put in position to control the narrative, the masses in all organization group. Even Yvette Carnell is a goddamn sorority girl. Now, I fuck with Yvette Carnell to a degree, but her sorority she's coming out when she start talking that Democratic shit. We start saying vote Democratic. That shit comes out. Even though I think she's down, I don't think all fraternities and all sororities are evil, but they're all coons. They're all cultured coons. They're all cultivated coons. They're all schooled coons. They're all educated to be coons. All them HBCUs was founded by white people and white people influence. Nigga, there is no way they're going to let black people be independent of the thought. Sororities and fraternities are fake Freemasons. They're like low-level Freemasons. They are there to assist the Freemasons. There's a master and there's always a house nigga. There's Skull and Bones and you know, all that shit, the Illuminati, and those are the masters. These college HBCU fraternities are the house niggas. And their whole objective is to contain the masses, control the population. But they don't. They can't control people in the street. They can't control blue-collar people. We don't relate to these people. See, once upon a time, the fraternity was a good thing. It could have been a good thing when all the educated blacks and all the celebrities lived in the same community. What fucked that up is when, after they killed Martin Luther King, they gave us desegregation, which we should never had, right? At the same time they gave us desegregation, they gave us eminent domain and started destroying every town. Every time, because this is the thing. They couldn't have us separated no more because we was getting too wealthy, too independent. We was getting too civilized too fast. We was doing better than too many white people. Think about it. If we got 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 towns of black people that's doing good economically and growing educationally, becoming more doctors, or the celebrities in the same community, think about how much wealth that has. Think about all the talent. Think about if we were segregated from everybody, right? We kept rap in our community. We kept our doctors. We kept our medicines. We kept our inventions into our community. And the minute we started to desegregate is the minute we lost everything. That's when we lost our hospitals because we wanted, Martin Luther King wanted to eat in white restaurants, but they spit on that shit. I wanted to eat from white restaurant back then. Blacks wanted to go to white movie theaters, eat in white establishments, all this stupid shit, wanted to be in white hospitals. They wanted to be second class. I don't know why we did that. That was dumb. But most black people didn't want to do that, though. That's just a very few. That was the talented 10th. That was just the divine 9, the college class of people wanted to do that. They wanted to be equal to white people. How you going to be equal to people you're better than? I never got that part. You are better than the people you're trying to be equal to. That's dumb in your own life. You don't want to be equal to. You want to be better than. I'm fighting for us to be better than, not equal. I don't want us to be equals. We're not equal. If we had our own merit, we would not be equal. We will be superior. We would surpass these people, and they would be the peasants that they're born to be. They're fucking about divine right, because we are nigga. We built everything. Everything modern America, we built it, from the cell phone, from the microphone, to the refrigerator, to the heating, to the AC, to the light, nigga. What's not? What do we have an influence on? That's why people hate us so much, because they come from cultures that didn't contribute nothing. Most cultures contribute nothing. Only very few cultures are the inventors. Scottish, German, Brits, and the Black American. You can't name too many Mexican inventors, Puerto Ricans inventors, Argentinian inventors, Venezuelan inventors. There's not a lot of them. And the things they do invent is insignificant. Airplane. Think about we invented the airplane before the fucking Wright brothers patented it, and they stole our shit, and it's just so much, nigga. America. That's why you could tell we changed the world, because before we came to the picture, the world was just the 1500s. The minute we got here, shit started to escalate fast. We help, if not we are the reason why technology is what it is. We contribute to everything: the microphone, the telephone, the cell phone. We do so much. People just steal our ideas and take credit for it. White people are thieves, and they plagiarize all our shit. All them patents, all our shit. Nigga, we invent out of necessity because we had to work. Nigga, we had to make our jobs easier. That's why we invented things. White people never had to invent things. Latinos never had to invent things. You know what I'm saying? They could just eat coconuts and shit, and eat iguanas and shit, and hunt and do it in Amazon. Nigga, we had to invent things and make things better. And this architecture here that's proven that we had technology before white people came in contact with us. We have boats. Africans had boats. Egyptians had electricity. The Moors had medicine. Pyramids was everywhere except in Europe. Everything built in Europe, the castles, the universities, those are Moors, those are Africans. You know what I'm saying? Europeans are the last to get civilized, but they want to claim everything. They want to act like they're not a superior race. They're really an inferior race because inferior people have to keep people down. I said this before. Superior people don't worry about what other people are doing. It's the inferior people that's always want to know what the superior people are doing. That's why these Latinos always are in business. That's why these black immigrants always in business. That's why they always talking about us. That's why they keep us in their mouth. That's why the black Brits got to talk about us, because without us, what are they? They have nothing else to compare it to. We are the litmus. We are the standard. We are everything they want to be and aspire to be or be better than, because on their own, they are nothing. That's why they look at us and we don't look at them. That's why they notice us and we don't notice them. That's why we the shit and they're not. We had a bunch of different cities and towns that eminent domain came and fucked up because we was thriving. Even if we didn't have our own towns, we had our own parts of towns that was thriving. A lot of towns, a lot of lake towns happened. A lot of towns got burned down. A lot of property got stolen. It's because it's just we was better on our own and they didn't like us thriving on our own. They couldn't imagine 100 years of being undisturbed in our own towns, our own part of town. Imagine 100 years with no immigrants, no Latinos, no Asians, no Mexicans, nobody, just us. Imagine if all the Latinos and Mexicans and white people and everybody was moved somewhere to Utah, Alaska, somewhere, and they have our proximity. Think about how far we'll be with no interruptions. We have our own code. We ain't sell out. We only sell out because we get proximity to other people who make it okay to sell out. Africans always sell out because they come from nothing. Caribbeans don't mind selling out. They come from nothing. Latinos don't mind selling out because they make it fashionable. We had a code. We stuck together, but when you bring people who look like us from other countries with different moral compass, it's easy for them to infiltrate us and make us look like we crazy for doing the right thing. Like supporting Kamala Harris is not doing the right thing. That's immigrant shit. Immigrants support Kamala Harris. Homosexuals support Kamala Harris. HBCU sorority support Kamala Harris, which is mostly immigrants and gays anyway. Feminists support Kamala Harris. Not real people, not real black Americans. That's why she can't win. If she do win, it has to be rigged. It has to be rigged. And you can't tell me don't rig elections. You can't tell me George Bush Jr. that shit wasn't rigged. You can't tell me when Trump won it wasn't rigged. Now, I'm not saying this on my channel flag. I'm saying this is my opinion. You can't change my opinion. I felt that this shit is already rigged, and I felt they setting us up to rig by propaganda by saying how popular she is. If you got 1,000 people online every day, all day saying Kamala's great, it would seem like she has support. It's only 1,000 people, the same people posting the same shit, trolling and bots. It's not reality. If you go outside right now and ask 10 people about Kamala, 10 people gonna be like, man, that bitch ain't shit. Nigga, do it. You could do it right now. Asking people who you rather, everyone's going for Trump. Everyone. It's unanimous. I don't know why we're pretending. And then how the fuck is somebody? She's new in the campaign and she's already in the league, or she's even. It makes no sense. What type of magic this bitch? What type of Hindu magic this bitch got? You know she don't believe in the same Jesus and God. How we gonna have an Indian bitch in a White House who believe in Hindu God who's married to a Jew? So we putting Jews and we putting Indians in office. What the fuck happened to racist white people? I don't like this new racism. I don't like the fact that I gotta see some shit that make me look like I'm a racist. I'm not being a racist, but the white people ain't whiting no more. Where's the KKK at? Where's the skinheads at? Where's this far right motherfuckers at that hate everybody? Obviously, I only hate us. You only hate the people who built this fucking country that y'all knew for hundreds of years. Y'all don't know fucking Indians. Y'all don't even like Jewish people. Not saying I'm being anti-Semitic. I'm just saying this is how white people think. Y'all hate everybody. And y'all want these motherfuckers? So y'all rather have more Indians in this country than maintain the black Americans in this country? That make no sense. Y'all niggas ain't take a shot. I can't believe. How y'all let Obama even win office? I don't believe this shit. What happened to racist white people? What the fuck? I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand how y'all let Obama get through. And I ain't saying I don't want nobody assassinated or racist or assassinated or harmed. I'm just saying I can't believe that y'all let that shit happen and y'all letting Kamala shit ride. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. White people are naturally poor. They all came here off a boat poor. Most of white people came here poor. Most white people are immigrants who came here after the Emancipation Proclamation, after 1865. That's when white people started coming here. From 1865 till about, 1900, 1920. These immigrants in abundance, came here as criminals, came here sick, they was poor in their own country. They only came here because the United States government gave them welfare. They gave them land. They gave them opportunity, and they gave them domain over us. That's the only reason why these people are successful. But when we were segregated, town after town, Wilmington, Atlanta, Jackson Ward of Richmond, Virginia, 10th Street in Dallas, 2th Street in D.C. Of course, we had Harlem. Then before Harlem, we had Seneca Village. We had Durham, North Carolina. You know, Black Wall Street, Rosewood. All these towns was progressing economically. And think about this. Think about if we was left alone, right? And we had our own cities that was prospering. Before we turned Democrat, we was all prospering. We had our own land. We had our own land in our own cities, and we had our own, nightlife, our own clubs, our own barbershop. We had our own everything, our own cars. We had our own trade stations, own bus stations. Probably have our own airport. You know what I'm saying? White people get rich when they capitalize off of us. That's why they had to desegregate us, because white people would get envious and start attacking us and burning that shit down. So and they could steal our land because we had no rights. We was prospering in this country without no rights. So imagine you have a whole city of Atlanta, of a black section that's just prospering. You have parts of LA that's prospering. Every little town, we have a Harlem, you know what I'm saying? We have our own sections that always thriving. And then you have these white parts that ain't doing shit because naturally they're poor, they're sickly, and they're savages. Imagine the jealousy they'll get. And let's not act like white was great. Nigga, the first Mexicans in this country was the Italians and the Irish. They was the first people these people was peasants. They came here as fucking peasants. Nigga, we not peasants. See, they peasants by nature. We bottom class by design. It's a difference. So we are kept down and they was lift up. But naturally in their own environment, they was fucking peasants. The Irish, the Italian, the Jews, these people was bottom caste people. Only a few Jews actually got money, but the Jews are sabotaged too, so it's a little different. But my whole thing is we acting like white people are so great and they so excellent, do so much better. No, they get lifted up, they get help. The government makes sure that they get assistance. Like the FHA loans for the houses and all that. That was an incentive to make white families happy, because before the 1950s, whites was married at 30% and we was married at 70%. The minute they gave them houses and gave us welfare, we became the 30 and they became the 70. They looked better. But no one actually want to actually admit that we were sabotaged by design. Every time we get in contact with new people, we become more degenerate. Nigga, we met the Italians, we became criminal. The Irish, we became criminal. Puerto Ricans, everybody comes in and fucks us and waters us down, takes us from our true nature. Our true nature is building, designing, and creating on our own. We had our own hospitals, our own banks. We had our own theater. We had our own clubs. We the only ones in America who had our own. No one else had their own. Everyone else was given things. And then they came here and colonized. The Irish came and colonized. The Puerto Ricans came and colonized. The Mexicans came and colonized. Everybody are colonized. They're all immigrants. We the only ones that's native here. When I say native here, there's two ways of Africans that came here. There was the Africans during the transatlantic slavery and the ones that was here before. We the ones who was here before, who was reclassified as colored and mulattoes, but really was indigenous. But the second wave of Africans that mixed in were the ones from the transatlantic slave trade. They act like we just came from the transatlantic slave trade, and the reality of it is we was aboriginals here first before the Red Indians, who are also immigrants. And a lot of Mexicans act like they're Native Americans. They're not. They're Chino slaves. They came here during the Chino slave. That's a whole different story though, but I still get that. I'm saying clear that shit up. Nigga, it was two. I'm not saying we're not African, but some people confuse the indigenous for not being African. Most dark people, I want to say I can't prove it, that everyone who's indigenous are Africans or they came from Africa. That's just a theory. But I'm going to say we was dark hair first. But we do know Mansa Musa was here before, Columbus and his people. What I'm saying, the people from Mali was here first. Egyptians was here. We have pyramids. We have hieroglyphs in the Grand Canyon that proves that Africans was here too. And they ain't just disappear. They was absorbed in America, and we them people. But you know what? I'm getting sidetracked. Let me get back to the topic of segregation. And mind you, we the only group in America that did good without government assistance. Even the Jewish community won't be nothing without government and military backing them. There will be nothing. There will be everyone We the only people in America that built our own in segregation, secluded, who was deprived from everything. So I'm gonna get back to the topic of that because I get kind of sidetracked and talk about Kamala Harris and shit. But keep in mind, there is no community there is no community in America that thrived without government assistance. That includes the Jews, the Asians, and the fucking Nigerians, who they like to say are model minorities. And nigga, no. These are handpicked and selected people. We did it on our own. We got it out the mud. So, I'm getting back to the topic of that. Like, and people act like white people are these great conquerors and these great military minds and these great strategists. No, they're not. How they keep this is how white people keep order and keep control of people. For one, they have weapons, they have technology, and they don't let nobody else make weapons or technology, especially they never let, you know how you invent everything, but you have no black weapons inventors or no. Every time we make something, they take it from us. Like, and plus, they don't let us have generational information. Like, you know how they take our generational wealth? Like they took our wealth, like they have generational wealth. They don't allow us to do that. Every generation or so, they have to take the man out. They have to disconnect, because the more they disconnect, the more we have to rebuild and start over. They have a continuation of planning, plotting, and ruling and manipulating shit. They break us up every other generation. They'll kill a man. They'll take a child. They'll put him in DCF custody. They divide the woman. That's why the whole divide and conquer thing is because if you look, they have to keep us divided because they don't want us planning and plotting, because physically we superior than them. So all we technically need is weapons and technology. We don't even need a lot. So 1% of them keep the 100% intact. They keep everything in order because they could control things. It's orders. It's they have systems. They have institutions. They have these things they could build that they don't allow us to do. We don't allow to get systems and institutions. We have to depend on their systems and institutions. So when we secluded from them, when we had our own communities, we was constantly building. And once you started building, you start getting smarter. And once you get smarter, you start plotting, you start planning. And eventually, if you grow big enough, you will contest the competition. You become the competition. And white people don't like competition. They like monopolies. They like nepotism. They like favoritism. They like priority. They like this shit easy. They like easy access. They like everything easy. They don't like competition. They invented the monopoly. Oligarchies. This is the type of shit they do. Rulership is their thing. They don't like competition. They kill all competition. They kill all threats. They stop all threats. So they can't let black people be onto themselves in enclaves and they start building technology. They start getting educated. That has to be destroyed. That's why eminent domain. That's why feminism. That's why LGBTQ. That's why bad food. That's why fucking toxic rap music that they promote. It's all there to keep our minds distracted, to keep us divided, to keep us unhealthy. It's to keep us, that's why they keep us working in low wage jobs, because it keeps us from thinking. A thinking person is a smart person. A smart person like to plot, plan, and strategize. That's the one thing they don't want black people to do for too long. So divide and conquer, separate, fucking switch people around. Switch families around. That's why they used to take fathers and sell them to different families and take kids, and that's why they fucking that's why they gentrify us. That's why they do so much to us, to keep us moving and keep us constantly in survival mode. They want to keep us in survival mode. They don't want us in plotting mode. Like, they don't want us in organizational mode. They don't want us in structure mode. They don't want us independent. They want us dependent on them, because a dependent person is a slave. We are still slaves. Not ain't just us. A lot of people are slaves, but we the ones that know we're slaves, and we don't fucking like being slaves. If one thing we do is we fucking revolt, and they don't want that. That's why they got to break ghettos up. That's why they got break. If you notice, they constantly want people to infiltrate our communities, but they leave their communities intact. There are whole white cities and white towns that no black people ever moved in or could live to. They got sundown towns, but every time it's a black community, it's always under eminent domain, gentrification. They breaking shit up. They raising rent. They always doing something to keep us moving, keep us divided, keep us scattered. They never want us places for too long without destruction, because naturally we thrive. They did something to us. They made something out of us by oppressing us that made us kind of like superhumans. Like we kind of superhumans. Like physically we're already super because we was bred to be better. But we are constantly made to survive and make things better. So we constantly plotting and inventing. We constantly doing things. They want us at a low They want to keep us at a low vibration so we won't overcome them. And we already overpopulate them. You know what I'm saying? We have kids more. We have our genes is stronger. They have less genes. Their genes are weaker. You know what I'm saying? So for them, they're really in survival mode, but they want to survive. They want to be in survival mode at the top. That's why it's important for them to keep our numbers down. That's why it's important to give us AIDS, to give us all types of COVID-18s, vaccines and shit like that. That's why it's important to give us fucking poisonous food. That's why it's important for them to give us the worst of the worst, poor education. That's why it's the worst medical, keep us in prison. That's why everything to keep us subjugated, they're going to do. Everything in their power, they're going to do. Distract us, give us diseases, give us drugs, give us alcohol, put bullshit on TV, make us gay, anything. Lie to us, mislead us. That's why Kamala Harris is important to him, because she's part of the plan to keep us distracted and fucking subjugated too. She is a prosecutor. Like the Democrats arrest us more than anybody. Their policies kept us in prison more than anybody. They kept us in slavery more than anybody. They fought to keep us enslaved. Let's not ever forget the Democrats fought to keep us as slaves. Never forget that the Democratic Party is the KKK. Never forget that the Democratic Party is the same party that gave us mass incarceration. Like, let's never forget this. Let's never go for who these people are. And voting for Kamala is voting for incarceration of your children, higher taxes, gentrification. Everything we fought for in America, the Democrats is giving it up to other people, other immigrants. Asians came here, Asians undermining us with our civil rights. And isn't it crazy how the Asians attacked affirmative action at the same time they got hate laws, at the same time Kamala Harris is in the position as an agent to bring in more Asians? Isn't that crazy? These Asians know that when they get too deep, it's going to be a problem for us. And that might cause fiction, so they're thinking ahead. That's the play. Okay, protect these Asians because we're going to bring more in, and people are going to get mad. Yes, we're going to get mad. Yes, we're going to get fucking mad. To outnumber us, to outrun us, to have businesses in our communities. If you want to put Asians somewhere, you put immigrants somewhere in Alaska. Move all these immigrants to Alaska or Wyoming, Dakota. Put them in them places. Put them far from us. Stop bringing these motherfuckers into cities. And we need to turn every Democrat city into a fucking Republican city. Because it's fucking in ruins under Democrat rule. We're seeing this. We don't need no more Democrat. Nigga, we all need to turn red. All of us. We fuck Democrats. Fuck them. But the Democrats will use these people to go against us by bringing more people in. The more people they bring in, the more people they use as tools. Look, immigrants are weapons against us, especially if they had dark skin. They could look like us. They could speak for us. They could blend in with us. These are the Trojan horses. That's why it's against our. Look, Kamala Harris is not a fucking black American, but she's trying to be a Trojan horse. She's using her blackness to weaponize against us. The Democrats are weaponizing racism against us. They weaponizing blackness against us. This woman is not black culturally or ethnically, but they weaponizing against us. These are Democrats doing this poisonous shit. They are doing this devious shit because they're devious people. Most Democrats are coons. LGBTQ blacks are coons. The sororities and fraternities are coons. It's a coon nest. That's the coon farm. Nigga, look, foreign countries and fraternities and sororities are coon farms. The people you see in position doing all the talking for the narrative of black people they don't represent, they don't live amongst, they ain't the same class as, these are coons. It's easy to see a coon when a coon go against the interests of the people, of its own people. A coon is a sellout. A coon, like, all foreigners are coons. They left their country. They turned their back on their people. Anyone turn their back on their people, anyone go against their own interests is a coon. And white supremacy love it. They love it because they do a job. They make their job easier because coons do the job for them. Coons talk for them. There is more Africans and Caribbeans calling this bitch black. We never heard her call herself black. How many times we never heard her say Jamaican? She had a Jamaican accent. She faked that shit. But we heard her say she's Asian. We never heard her say black. But the coons is telling us that she's black. If anything, if the most she is, he's a quarter black. When the fuck do quarter black make you whole black? She's also a quarter white, but she's also half Caucasian. Indians are Caucasians. Indians are Aryan. She's a fucking Aryan. No one is mentioning that part. She's not ethnically black. She's ethnically a fucking Hindu, Brahmin, whatever. She's one of them goddamn people. She's one of them 7-Eleven, Quickie Mart motherfuckers. She's one of them. She's faking. She has a fake American accent, and she has a fake American accent. She faked a Southern accent, which is awful. But we think, listen, my nigga, she's a coon. She's a sellout, and it's in the Democrats' interest is Democrats depend on coons. That's why Candace Owens have a voice, and she's an idiot. Nothing she says makes sense. She has no original idea, but she's a coon. White people love her. When white people agree with you, it's usually because you're a fucking coon. Larry Elder is a fucking coon. Candace Owens is a fucking coon. Stephen A. Smith, a fucking coon. Roland Martin, a fucking coon. These people are coons. Foreign, look, I'm telling you, it ain't hard to spot a coon. Nigga, a real black American always have an attitude, man, fuck these crackers. That's just a black American attitude. We think we better than white. I'm gonna keep it real. Not even being racist, but that's how they think. Fuck the, I don't give a fuck about no motherfucker. I was a crack of wood. That's how our grandparents, that's where we come from. Fucking punk ass white boy. That's how we think. Not being racist. That's just the language, the mentality we are. Don't fuck about no punk ass white boy. I'll beat this motherfucker. He like he got that motherfucking that badge. That's how we think. These people don't think like that. We don't idolize these people. Nigga, Democrats, liberals, they love when black people love and prefer white people. They love Oreos. They love people from the white blacks from the suburb because they're malleable. They're easy to influence. They want to fit in. Coons want to assimilate. Black Americans, we just want to be left the fuck alone and don't fuck with us. That's all we want in a nutshell. I don't want to say nothing that's too, but leave us the fuck alone. Give us our respect and leave us the fuck alone. We'll be all right. That's who we are, and that's the spirit we got. They don't got this fucking spirit. And they used Martin Luther King, who was also a boule, a fraternity, mascot, sacrifice, killed him, and then they gave us things. Then they desegregated us. Then they gave us public housing. Then they gave us welfare. Then they gave us feminism. They gave us everything to divide us. But we should have stayed segregated. We should still fight for segregation because we're better when we're together. Think about it now. Think about the Democratic Party. The home of the KKK, the founders of the KKK, right? They wanted us to be slaves, right? They gave us feminism. They champion eugenics, and it also housed the LGBTQ community, right? And it also are the champions of the dreamers and these immigrants, right? Let's talk about the LGBTQ, how that affects us. When we have gay kids, gay children, and they indoctrinate our children in the cartoons and in schools and all this, our kids become gay. We don't have no children. They don't produce, right? And also it brings in it welcomes in pedophilia. It welcomes pedophilia because when you have a gay kid, you have a gay man, pedophilia could happen easier. It's as opposed to you have a heterosexual child around a gay man and let him say, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? So the LGBTQ is a pedophilia type of organization. They're attacking kids. Think about it. If it wasn't pedophilia, why they got it in the cartoons? Why they letting children change sexes and identify as opposite sex? It's a pedophilia agenda. I'm not making that up. That's obvious. You can see that, right? So that's a form of birth control. Now, the abortion itself is a force. Democrats want to have abortion rights. And most abortion clinics are in black communities, women's rights. They don't care about children's rights. They don't care about the man's rights. The Democrats want to give the women or the man over the child to kill a child. All abortions is killing children. It's 100% killing children. You support killing children, you support Democrats. You know, Kamala Harris is pro-abortion. This bitch is 60 years old, got all types of dicks. Got college dick, high school dick, then got fucking sweet big Willie Brown dick, NBA dick, lawyer dick, then got all types of dick and have one baby. You know her insides is all fucked up and dead inside. That pussy like a goddamn haunted house. It's like a fucking nigga, I know she had babies at night in her fucking stomach coming from her fucking womb. That womb is fucking haunted. You know it's fucked up. She had to adopt white kids, and you know fucking Megan Thee Stallion had all types of abortions. You know, she's a admitted hoe, a drunk hoe. Fuck her friends, but she's a scandalous hoe at that. Fuck her friends, fucking boyfriend, and she's a scandalous bitch. She's supposed to be a fat bitch. Look at her big ass face. You know she's the fat bitch because the bitch is skinny with a fucking big ass Al Sharpton face. No, Sharpton was skinny with a big ass bobblehead. She had a big ass bobblehead, and the bitch looked dead as fuck. That bitch need to get a life together. Give that cocaine and goddamn whatever that shit she is. The shit called they be on some bullshit. The bitch need to be off drugs and alcohol. That Ozempic, whatever that shit is. She need to get off that Ozempic. Only thing these Democrats wants is to be gay and to be feminist and to fucking have abortions. 3 things the Democrats have. They have feminism, have homosexuality, and abortions. They don't care about nothing. Oh, and immigrants. Nigga, I'm anti-abortion. I'm anti-feminist. I'm anti-abortion and anti-immigrant. I'm anti all that shit. Like, why would anybody support people who want to kill babies? Why would people support anything that will kill humanity? That shit makes no sense. Why would anybody be with somebody who want to promote? Why would any straight men promote anything or support anybody that's gay? What do a gay man and a straight man have in common? Not fucking nothing. Except the gay man might want to push up on a straight man. The straight man might have to take a charge. Or you know what I'm saying it's fucking insanity, nigga. That alone, if you're a straight man, you should be anti-Democrat. If you pro-man and you believe that men are protectors of women and children, you should be anti-Democrat. If you are a black American and you feel your children, you want your children to compete with immigrants who don't speak their language, who have no ancestors here, who didn't fight to be here, nigga, you should be anti-Democrat. As far as the immigration go and immigrants go, it is not in our interest to let immigrants into our communities because they never go to Arkansas, they never go to Wyoming, they never go to Alaska, they never go nowhere where white people are left by themselves. They never go in the rich communities. They never go in middle America. They always bring these motherfuckers into our communities. It becomes our problem. It's like the Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans had a right to move amongst us, but they put them amongst us. They could put them in amongst white people because Puerto Ricans have more in common with white people than they have with black people. I mean, at least the white ones do. The same with the white Mexicans. They have more in common with the white people than they have to do with blacks. Now, the Afro Latinos, okay, they could, but they put them all with us. So it all becomes our problem. Now, what does that do? That makes us fight for resources that we was already fighting for amongst each other. Now we got to worry about Puerto Ricans in position. Now they want political rights. Now the same with the Venezuelans. They come in, nigga, that don't affect rich white people. It helps rich white people. Anything that helps white people always hurt black people. Competing with jobs, competing with resources, competing with medical, competing all types of shit. So every time an immigrant comes in, they get to cut the line and get to take out the mouths and take out the mouths of black Americans and take opportunity from black Americans. Every Puerto Rican you see that's in high status in the government or Democrat or Republican took from a black American that fought for the position. Any doctor that's an Indian, that's a Chinese person, that's anything took from the position of a black American. Any gas station, any corner store that's Latino or that's anything besides black American takes from black Americans because all those things supposed to have been for black America. Not one of the positions was fought for by any immigrant, nor did they deserve, because no immigrant is from this country, nor did they fight for it, nor do they belong here. Not one immigrant. If they speak a foreign language, I don't care if they citizens or not, they do not belong here. And that's the problem. Democrats want to bring in more immigrants. So we got to fight harder for positions. Like Trump said, black jobs, right? And that could be considered racist. But shit, I'd rather have a black job than not have a fucking black job. I'd rather have a black job under Trump than not have a no job under the fucking Democrats because the Latinos and these immigrants are coming in to take the positions and to call us lazy. These people call us lazy, but yet we are the fucking champions. We bring in all the gold in the Olympics. Fucking champions don't, nigga. We have the most championships out of any ethnicity in the world, but yet they want to call us lazy. The problem is these Democrats is playing in our fucking faces disrespectfully. This bitch is not a black American. She's not even black. She's a Caucasian. Her father is Caucasian and Irish and owned slaves. We come from slavery. Why would the slaves support a slave master? Why would the natives support an immigrant? It's these sororities. The sororities been taken over by other black immigrants in any positions. Like you got The Root, you got Joy Reid, you got Roland Martin, you got Amanda Seals, Stephen A. Smith, Van Jones, Simone Sanders, Mark Lamont Hill, Tiffany Cross, Jason Lee, Candace Owens. All these immigrants are in position giving us false narratives and misleading the people. Most of them are bourgeoisie. Most of them come from sororities, and most of them are misleading us. Just like Jesse Jackson and fucking Al Sharpton, who need to find death. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, y'all need to do the world a favor and go find some death. I don't care if you find it in bullets. I don't care if you find it in AIDS. I don't care if you find it on the cliff. I don't care if you find it in the tree. I don't care if you find it in cancer. I don't care if you find it in your sleep. I don't care if you find it in fentanyl. Y'all need to go find some death because we don't need y'all. And y'all supposed to have been found death. Some of us had delivered death to y'all, but it never happened. Thank God for that, because we don't promote violence. But y'all need to go willingly and voluntarily to go find some death because the world is better without y'all. Y'all never did shit but sell us out. And I assume that y'all set up Martin Luther King, who was too a bourgeoisie, who was too misleading us. But when he came to realize he fucked up, that's when y'all set him up. And I believe that. And I also believe that people need to stop fucking giving Farrakhan their money and their allegiance and their respect. He too is a tether. We need to stop supporting these people in our spaces. He too is in a space that's not for him. Nation of Islam wasn't built for him to lead. He didn't start that. He tethered. And he's benefiting off of black American. He's Jamaican. He's not benefiting off Jamaican culture. He's not talking to Jamaicans. He's talking to us as if he's our leader. Farrakhan is not nobody's leader in America. Not one person. And y'all might get offended. I don't care. He has something to do with Malcolm X. And y'all want to follow this nigga? No. I support Malcolm X. I support black Americans. I can't not one black immigrant do shit but follow my lead and follow my play. They can never lead in America. Not one of them. Not Candace Owens. Fuck what she gotta say. Fuck what Roland Martin gotta say. Fuck what Angela Rye gotta say. Fuck what Amanda Seals gotta say. Fuck what Lamont Hill gotta say. These people don't mean nothing. These all immigrants who fled here, who are taking opportunities, who are in our way. Also, they're all Democrat supporters. If you realize there is 300,000 sororities, female sororities, right, in America, most of them are immigrants now. You have some black ones, but they don't get into prestigious positions like that. It's always the immigrant ones that they get. And they bring in more. Nikki, there is no reason why in any HBCU an African should have a day or a parade or should any have no position or have their own council within our spaces. That's colonizing. They allow these people to fucking colonize it. White people aren't just colonizers. When an immigrant comes here and move here and have a community and have position, that's called colonization. These people are aliens to our land. And every alien is the threat and an enemy, and they mean us no good. Kamala Harris is an immigrant. She wants to bring other immigrants in. She's fighting for immigrants. Her husband is a Jew. She wants to give Israel $38 billion in tip for 10 years. No disrespect to Jewish Americans or the real black Jews in Africa, but these Ashkenazis, Zionists, don't deserve a fucking dollar from Americans. They're not American. That's none of our business. We should let Gaza and Palestine do their thing with them. It should be a fair one. It don't concern us. Why are we supporting people who's pushing genocide on another group? And these are the same people who have to bring up the Holocaust as the worst thing in America, but by now they did way worse to the Palestinians what Hitler did to them. Slavery was way worse than the Holocaust. Leopold did way worse in Congo than the Holocaust. There is a bunch of things that's way worse than the Holocaust. But these white people get the benefits from some shit from the 1940s that happened in another fucking country. That don't concern us, and we have to support them and give them money and protect them and give them laws. Kamala Harris is the Asian. She made Asian laws. But she told us to her face she can't do nothing for black Americans because she's not a black American. She's not black. She don't identify. She's a Caucasian. Her father is Caucasian and European Irish. And mind you, white people are not Caucasians. White people are not Caucasians. Johann Frederick Blumenbach, I can't say the word, but Blumenbach was a fucking scientist. Well, he was an appointed scientist. Back then, it wasn't no real science. They just made shit up. They just called themselves scientists because they collected skulls and they raided fucking tombs and they took bodies and corpses and called themselves scientists, but it really wasn't. 1795, he came across the Caucasus Mountain, a Caucasus skull. It was the prettiest skull he's seen. So he said, since they're prettiest, white people had to come from these people, but they're not the same. That's the reason why white people are called Caucasian, because one white idiot just found the skull and just said that. Pseudoscience. Just like blacks evolved from monkeys. Pseudoscience. That shit is not real. Just like most of the theories is pseudoscience. Like Pangea is pseudoscience. None of this shit can be proven. It's just because they control the narrative. They control the schools and education. Now, my whole thing is, since when the fuck did white people ever support a black woman ever? Let's think about feminism. You got something, they got a group called Karens for Kamala. When the fuck did Karens ever did anything good for black people? Karens don't support black people. That's how you know Kamala's not black. Karens, all Karens do is get black people in trouble, is get black men arrested, is get black women killed. Is they call police. Nigga, Karens is a low-level white supremacist. Now they got a group of Karens supporting an Indian woman who's portraying black, who's using a black scent. Just like Hillary Clinton. They all use black scent. Like, my nigga, look, right? Let's go back to the women's suffrage, right? That's the root of feminism. That's the first wave feminism. That's the first wave feminism. These women were mad that the blacks had the right to vote. They call black women savages. They call black men savages. And you got this casket face, cocaine smurf face, this fresh out of a casket ass bitch, Megan Thee Stallion shaking her raggedy ass, her dry coochie having ass in front of these old white people saying I'm a savage, right? Never mind that part. Never mind she's playing into the caricature of a goddamn minstrel. Never mind that, right? These women are female white supremacists. They whole thing is to rule everybody under white supremacy equally with white men, right? White women always been the beneficiaries of white supremacy. When the husband, they have 40% of the slaves, they get everything the white men get. They just subjected to white men. See, the white woman struggle with her man is different between the black woman struggle and her man. And I ain't talking about immigrants. Keep immigrants out of it because I'll get to that in a minute. I'm talking about this black American and white American historically. I ain't talking about European women either. This slave owners and slaves. Let's put in that context right there, right? Freedmen and ruling class, right? These women used to break up families. These women used to make black women breastfeed their kid while a black woman kid was used for alligator bait. They used to break up families. They used to use them as sex dolls, use them as tools, kill them at will. White women used to kill black children and black women at will because they had the right to, because they had no rights. They could take all the angers they had of the white men out on black people, especially black women and black little girls, right? This is the same class of women who made feminism after we was free, after Reconstruction. Do you know what I'm saying? After we got some rights. Now check it out. These are the same women that brainwashes in schools, the daughters of the Confederacy, the same ones that lied to us and said we was subservient, that the Confederacy are the real heroes of America. These are these people. This is like I said, these people, right? These are the women that lied on Emmett Till. Who sent little George Steinme to death row. I don't want to talk about all the horrific things white women did. That could be a whole segment in itself, right? But white woman is literally worse than white men because they the ones that lie. They the ones that lure men in and do sexual shit with them and say they rape. White women are the worst in America historically. I ain't saying like not with no racist shit. Just like as far as getting men killed, getting men hung, getting Rosewood burned down, getting cities and towns burned down and demolished, and massacres. Most massacres would start because of white women. Most laws as far as drugs go was because they thought that these drugs like cocaine and marijuana will make black men seek white women and rape them. Oh, this is on the books. That's why it's drug laws, right? For a black woman to join, for a black American woman to join feminism, it's for a black woman to join white supremacy. You're going against your own interests. You're going against your own race. Because feminism, even LGBTQ, these are all forms of white supremacy, where white will always be at the top and black will always be at the bottom. Why would you join anything that you at the bottom? And if white people on top is white supremacy, You know what I'm saying? Why would Karens help people they never helped before? Because they're lying. They're not supporting a black woman. They supporting a Caucasian woman, a Caucasian woman, an Aryan woman. Kamala Harris is the Aryan woman. Look up Aryan. I don't gotta show it. Look up Aryan. Look up the descendants of Caucasus Mountains. It's Indian people. These are the same people that Hitler idolized. You know what I'm saying? Even the swastika came from this area of people, right? The white woman was fighting for equality between her and her man. This equality to rule over us, as opposed to the black woman was made to survive with her man. We had to struggle together. We had to escape together. We had to kill people together. We had to run in swamps together to survive. They wiped us out together. White men used to rape y'all with immunity. Y'all had no rights. Black men died protecting black American women. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm being. Black women had to watch white women lie on black men, and white mobs came to kill and hang their fathers, their sons, their uncles, their brothers, their cousins, their friends, children at school. This is a generation. This is 2 generations ago. This is 60 years ago. 60 years ago, it wasn't even legal for us to even live in the same communities with these people. Now, to be a black American woman and to join these people that fed your babies to alligators while you breastfed their babies, that is just blasphemy. But this is the thing. White women took black women and indoctrinated them in the feminism, and that ruined the black family, along with welfare, crack, heroin, public housing, the government. White women are the beneficiaries of everything in America. They benefit from slavery. They benefit from Democrats, Republicans, KKK. Motherfucker, black people was pets. They never supported us. So all these people are supporting Kamala Harris, but no one is raising money, but no one is down for us to go against the police. So they want to support us to support Kamala Harris, but they don't want to support us to go against the police. Why is that? Because Kamala Harris got their best interests. To let these immigrants in and to fuck up our numbers and to misplace us so they could grow, because their numbers are dying. White people numbers are dying. They need help. When white people are siding with the enemies. 44,000 white women on a call. You know what that means? They got 44,000 women trolling on the internet and acting like her support is bigger than what it is. Because, nigga, that's probably all her support. And they all probably getting paid by the Democrats. And they all probably in sororities. And they all probably, they mostly probably immigrants. And this is the thing about them white women. This is very racist. This is how you know they on code, because white women don't really support black women, but they want to come and lend their privilege. No, bitch, don't lend your privilege to black woman. Leave your privilege. If you want to help black women, give black women the equal privileges. Give black Americans reparations so they won't need your privilege. They won't need your voice. We can speak for ourselves. Y'all never helped us. Y'all own black women. Y'all come from a lineage of ownership. Y'all don't have our best intentions. That's how I know whatever y'all doing, whatever white people do want to get on board, know it's wrong, no matter what. I had a white motherfucker agree with me about some things I said. I was offended. Like, you agree? Don't agree with me, motherfucker. I'm not here for you to agree. Nigga, love my podcast. Some motherfuckers, some white people love my podcast. I better go, yo, just don't agree with me because I think I'm doing the wrong thing. But when white people and white women agree with a black woman, something's wrong. Nigga, nothing. Nigga, the Daughters of the Confederacy, feminism, nigga, white woman movements are always been detrimental. Feminism started because they didn't want black men voting. And look, white women took all the affirmative action. They got all the positions. So whatever the black woman get, white women gonna get it first and they're gonna get more of it. Black bitches is stupid. Allies, nigga. Black women need to ally with black men. That's it. Black Americans and black Americans, fuck what the immigrants are doing. Fuck them. They don't matter. These is coons. They gonna sell out. They here to sell out. They sell out their own country. They have no loyalty. Immigrants have no loyalty. Coons, tokens, and these fucking third world. Anyone from third world have no allegiance. Anybody's here from a foreign country who look different, who don't look like they're American, are all traitors. They're all abandoned their country. These are not patriots. These are the Benedict Arnolds of their country. These are the people who sold other people out. These are the people who had other people killed. These are the people who come in here under the gaze as refugees and really they're traitors and informants. All this feminism, all the women you seen that the black woman and the white woman coming in, that's all feminism. All anti-black. It been anti-black. Feminism started as racist. Second wave brought in abortions and and the independent black woman and all that shit, they're the reason why it's single parent homes in America. Between immigrants and feminism and welfare destroy the black American family. See immigrants as losers. Black, Caribbean, they all losers because they all fled their country. They ain't win. We the only ones that built here. Now we letting more losers into our proximity. It's gonna make us losers. Think about this. Racism aside and terrorism aside from KKK and white people, right? The further we go back in time, the stronger the dollar gets and the stronger the black family gets. Let's say from minus the lynchings, slavery, and terrorism, and our shit being massacred and bombed and set afire and put under lakes. Minus that, right? This is the quality of human beings. The further you go back, the less immigrants you get and the stronger the family gets. It's like the more we go on, the more immigrants we get, the more we're on a decline. But if we just reverse it, less immigrants, stronger families, less single mothers, less feminism, stronger households. The minute we started letting these immigrants in, the minute the immigrants started coming in the 60s, nigga, the black household instantly started dropping because these immigrants was coming here illegally, having kids, leaving. These immigrants was coming here having kids with different families, especially Jamaicans, and saying, look at Barack Obama. Father came here, left. Look at Kamala Harris. Her father got her pregnant, left. These immigrants have children here and leave and have families in their own country. We got to get them out of our, nigga. We are better without them. We are stronger without them. We can't let losers in winner circles. They water us down. They hijack our message. They hijack our attention. They hijack our culture. Look at hip hop. Nothing but immigrants in it now. It's garbage. That's what I'm saying. Every time we let people into our circle, into our culture, into our proximity, it's always lead to self-destruction. These people are the Trojan horses. They look like us, but they ain't us. And they come into our shit and destroy. Nicki Minaj destroyed our culture for far as women go. Cardi B destroying our culture as far as women go. These people, Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Katrina, these filthy Caribbean bitches destroyed our culture. Or they don't add nothing to it. Kamala Harris have no maternal instincts. She have no kids, bunch of abortions, and she sent mothers to jail with kids. She's a heartless woman. That's some foreign shit. She's not, nigga. And she got enough to play They Not Like Us. We got enough to let this bitch say she not good. She don't know. Nigga, they're deliberately trolling us. They're trolling us. It's for attention. I think she knows she ain't shit, but she gotta go get this because this is publicity for her. You know, they say ain't no such thing as bad publicity. It's just publicity. So I'm giving her publicity. We're all giving her publicity, but this bitch is just the worst. Black American women disconnect from all other blacks. These ain't even blacks. These are Caribbean Africans. When the fuck do we start calling Africans, Caribbeans, black people? Every time I met a Jamaican, he said he was Jamaican. He never said he was black. Every time I met a Caribbean or Puerto Rican, say he's Puerto Rican. Everybody say African say he whatever he from. He's Nigerian, his country. Now they're saying everybody's black. Everything depends on black. That's how you know the tides are turning. That's how you know our numbers are growing. That's how you know we're getting stronger. We become a bigger threat because everyone's attacking us now on all fronts. Kamala is just as white as she is black. She is more Indian than she is black. She is 0% culturally black. She is 0% ethnically black. She was raised with a Hindu mother going to India. She was raised in Canada. What about her is black American? And not to mention, Kamala Harris' birth certificate says white. Argue with that. Her birth certificate says white. Her Indian mom and her Jamaican father allow for her birth certificate. Her Indian mom and her fucking alleged black Jamaican dad somehow could put white on a fucking birth certificate. Name a black American. Only Indians, Latinos, and Arabs could do that. These are only white people. These are only non-white people who could pass for white because on the census, they are white. In U.S. census, Indians are white, and so is Latinos. Like, America is set up for the white woman to never lose. When blacks got freed, she still had advantage of paying her slaves pennies and getting free labor out of them still. She benefited from the convict leasing. She benefited from the civil rights, right? She got order affirmative action. She benefited from desegregation. She got to get black dick and better genes. Like, she get to say she got privilege compared to BIPOC. And what the fuck is a BIPOC? Don't put black indigenous people in the same category with people of color. First of all, we was the only people of color here for many years. We was the only, when it said no colors allowed, there was no Asians, there was no Indians, there was, when the fuck did they become color? How they taking, how was people from other countries get to take our names? Africans claiming African American. Now you got Asians and Indians saying they're people of color. When it was during segregation, we was the colored people. I don't get that. But back to white people, they get either way they fucking win. During this, nigga, if Democrats win, white women win. If liberals win, white women win. Black bitch, you don't get nothing either way. You just lose less. Liberals promote the strong black woman, the masculine woman, the same woman that's hard for black Americans to deal with. And who get the black American men that these so-called independent, strong black women refuse to settle with? It's the white women. White women get the pick of the best black men in college or NFL draft, NBA players. They in all the places where the best black people are at. Y'all to have attitudes is in socially engineered. Y'all was socially engineered to be harder, tougher, and to take on more of a burden. Nigga, if you want to be true feminism, nigga, feminism got y'all bitches working jobs. Y'all bitches supporting stupid shit. And the white woman will always win on every aspect, on every floor of this pyramid. She wins and you lose. Now, by you being a feminist and a liberal, you just doing her work, making her job easier. She can recruit y'all. She can recruit the coons, the Africans. It's better for when they can recruit a black American. Just like when the LGBTQ use black people for mascots. It makes it easier because you can bring in all the diaspora as opposed to a Caribbean bringing y'all in. See, y'all being used on every aspect. They would love to use y'all. And this ain't about this ain't about race. This is about systematic oppression that we go through. I'm not saying hate nobody. I'm not saying kill nobody. I'm just saying these are the facts. White women are using y'all. Them fucking Karens for Kamala are not for black women. They're for immigrants because immigrants gonna be the one being their nannies. The pool boys. They're gonna be the one in their restaurants that they own, in their golf clubs. They're going to be cutting their grass. They're going to be cleaning their fucking pool. They're going to be doing everything that the black American refuse to do for low pay. See, the problem is they can't pay us low wages because we demand more. Immigrants keep wages down. Y'all are cheap labor. And for you to be a black American to side with feminism and to side with liberals and Democrats, it's against your own interests. It's self-genocide. It's basically cultural suicide. It's basically race erasure. When you become gay, you don't have no more children. You are part of the birth control program. You are doing eugenics for them. They ain't got to sterilize you. You mentally sterilized. They ain't got to give you birth control. You are mentally on birth control. When you scare your man away, when you don't compromise with your man, you are guaranteeing that you won't have no good future to produce kids. And when you produce kids, well, like you're going to produce a criminal because you got the man, the discipline, the leader of the house gone. Either you're going to raise a homosexual or a criminal. More than likely. See, you lose at every step of the way, and they benefit from your kids being criminals. Because they get jobs, they get to be counselors, COs, POs, judges, lawyers, or be married to such people. It's a white system that they benefit either way, and you're participating in it willingly. That's why you're stupid if you're a liberal. It's the lesser of two evils, and it has to be Republicans. And I ain't no shell or nothing. It just makes sense. Republicans want smaller government. They want lower taxes. They want gun rights, pro-family, and they pro-Christian. I ain't with the Christian shit, but I agree with most of that. And they anti-immigrant. Democrats, homosexual, immigrants, weirdos, immigrants, homosexuals. It's basically homosexual. It's basically degenerate. The Democrats are degenerate. It's degenerate. And they want to raise taxes. And they want to... Kamala Harris is a fucking token. She's basically a white woman in black skin. It's all lies. It's these immigrant women that's pushing this. Think about it. Candace Owen, immigrant. Amanda Seales, immigrant. Angela Rye, immigrant. Trina, immigrant. Nicki Minaj, immigrant. all these women join the black girl magic movement, which is it's just feminine disguised as something pretty, right? It's the black version of it's the black version of feminism. It's just feminism blackenized, but it's always controlled. It always has white interests at the top of it. What is white interest? Divide and conquer. Keep the men from the children. Keep the woman from the man. They only promote women. As if the women don't have sons. As if the women don't have fathers. As if the women don't have husbands or boyfriends or uncles or brothers that protected them, right? It's women. What's good is a woman without a man? What could a woman do that could benefit a family without a man? Nothing but mislead. Woman role isn't to lead. In white society, women don't lead. It's the men that's leading. But she's preaching feminine to black women. Now let's get to these black immigrants, right? What makes a black American different from an African is we always have proximity to white people in terrorism and police, KKK, the Confederacy. We always went to war with them. Our shit constantly being burned down. Our women constantly being raped on a day-to-day. As opposed to Africa, they have dictatorships and tyrants that has a black skin that terrorize them. So when they flee here, they're fleeing men like Idi Amin and Boko Haram and all that type of shit. So they have hate for men anyway. Because there was mutilized and abused and raped, given AIDS by the military people who were supposed to protect them. So they have no loyalty anyway. Any immigrant in America has no loyalty anyway, or respect for men anyway. Because in their mind, the white men let them into this country. The white men is given opportunities. They don't tell them the fact that black Americans fought to get a diverse race into this country, during the 60s. They ain't tell them how we fought to get them, how the 14th Amendment, we fought for to get them citizenship here. All they see is white people letting them in. So they don't mind disrespecting black men because they don't respect their own men. And if you notice, it's always Africans and Caribbeans, when they disrespect men, they only disrespect American men for some reason, as if we was the ones that raped them and gave them AIDS. No, that's people in their own country. But they never shit on the people in their own country for some reason. For some reason, even though they abandon their whole country, they have no loyalty or respect for their men, they come here and they could take their anger and hate out on black American men. And we barely deal with these funky bitches. I deal with a couple of African women. That was cool. But they're not our preference. They're not that pretty. It's very few you find pretty. You know what I'm saying? Now, they come here, and it's always the ugly ones complaining, and it's always the ugly ones that's feminist, too. Like, it's never the beautiful ones. They come here and take things on us. Now, look, their experience with their men is different between the American women. Like, we always had families. We always stuck together. We was educated. We built communities together. You know what I'm saying? We had Tulsa. We had the Harlem Renaissance. We had Wilmington. We had Durham, North Carolina. Like we had we had parts of town. We had I think U Street in DC. Like we had parts of LA, Center Avenue. Like we had our own communities that was up and up. We built together. Our women didn't flee us. Those women fled their men. So not only are they tribal, they have hate for men anyway where they come from. So when they come here, they appreciate white men because white men wasn't the ones hanging them from trees. White men wasn't the one incarcerating their men. White men wasn't the one taking their fucking babies and feeding the alligator bait. White men were then sending their kids to death row as 14 to electric chairs. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't experienced no Emmett Till. They barely experienced police brutality. You know what I'm saying? White men give them opportunities that's for black Americans. Like, as far as affirmative action go, more of that went to white women and immigrants. It didn't go to black people like that. The same with political views and commentary. Most of these people are immigrants. It ain't black people. Black people have to go independent. People like me that's going independent telling y'all some real shit because they don't hire people like us. You know what I'm saying? And when they do, they convert us. Nigga, they can pay me $1 million right now, nigga. When I start talking some coon shit, no, I don't believe in none of the shit I'm going to say. But if it give me $1 million, nigga, I got to take the bread, nigga. But just know that I'm cooning for paper. Nigga, I'm broke right now. But behind the scenes, I'm going to do real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't, nigga, this ain't knowing me. Once you see me start cooning for the Democrats, know that I got some bread, my nigga. That's between us, man. I'm letting you know right now. I got to get the bread. I'm not going to sell out, but, just know that. So they don't mind coming here cooning because they got nothing to lose. They left everything. Look, they got nothing to lose because they left everything behind them. They already lost everything. So everything that come here is a plus. Education's a plus. Position for a job is a plus. Housing is a plus. It's better than the mud hut in the shanty town. You know what I'm saying? Plumbing is a plus. Electricity is a plus. Hot water is a plus. Real food is a plus. Grocery stores is a plus. Refrigerators is a plus. Roofs that don't leak is a plus. Black American culture is a plus. Black HBCUs is a plus. Nigga, being a coon to them, everything's a plus for immigrant women. So it's easy for them to get wrapped up in feminism and cause division to Black American people because they're already tribal and they have no loyalty for Black Americans. Not to mention, they're probably descended from people who sold us in slavery anyway. These people, that's why you'll see Patricia Cullors and Candace Owens and what's African name? Joy Reids and all these Nigerians, mainly Nigerians, Haitians, Jamaicans, Caribbean. Most these women don't mind signing us out because it's all to gain. It's all to gain. They don't mind division. See, what their problem is, once we get on code, they're out of a job, they're out of a position. See, once we lock down, we are Black and they're not, they're locked up because they have no talking points. They're useless. See, that's what they fear of. That's why everybody want to be Black now. Remember before we was the only ones Black, we was the only ones Americans. Now you got Africans saying they're African American. Now you got Indian bitches saying that they're Black. You got Puerto Ricans saying they're Black. Everybody's want to be Black now because they know that once we lock up together, everyone is in trouble. They will no longer be allowed in our culture. They will no longer be allowed to speak for us. They will no longer be allowed to take the jobs opportunities that we fought for. They have a lot to lose by us being united, by Black Americans uniting. They have a lot to lose. They lose positions on TV. They lose commentary. Stephen A. Smith, who loses his job. If we say, listen, we don't want no immigrant speaking on us as far as sports go, as far as commentary on our hip hop, our language, nigga, they will lose positions and jobs. So everyone's invested into our demise and our division. Nigga, everyone. Like if you notice feminism, when it comes to Black women, they never push Black family. Like you notice how these white women, these Karens, these KKKs for Kamala Harris are supporting Black women. Why ain't supporting Black families? Why ain't supporting Black fathers? You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to help people, bitch, you Karens want to help people, get Black men out of jail for fucking drugs and gun possession. You know what I'm saying? Leave the rapists and the murderers in jail, but nigga, push for that. Push for better fathers. Push to educate the fathers instead of the women. Or push for giving men better positions and better pay to take care of their families. No one want to push that. Everyone want to push the division. And you divide the woman. If you take away the woman, she control the kid, and the man is cut off. Why do you think they put men in prison and put Black women in colleges? It's all designed. It's the same with the LGBTQ. The LGBTQ is male feminism. It's this gay people, white supremacists who coming in, intersecting the energy. Gay white men are not minorities. White women are not minorities. They're the biggest ethnic group in America when it comes to females. How are they minorities? How are white men who got to rape men during slavery are minorities now? Most white men are gay. All that Greek fraternity shit is gay. It's part of their culture to be gay, especially the liberal and the left. Listen, the liberal and the left is pure white supremacy. First of all, both parties are white supremacy. At least conservatism are preaching independence. They're preaching get your own money. They're preaching less government. They're preaching get gun rights. They're preaching family values, Christian values. Kamala Harris is the fucking Hindu. Her mother's a Hindu. Nigga, her family is Hindu. I don't believe in college. I know damn well America's not ready for a Hindu fucking woman who believes in a bunch of gods. You mean to tell me America's going to abandon Jesus for Hinduism? We're going to put an Indian dot-head woman in charge of America with her gods and her religion. We're going to put a woman married to a Jew in the highest office. Jews already run shit. Now he'll be next in line to be president. That's why I don't trust Trump fucking VP either. He has an Indian wife. Look, Vivek Ramaswamy. Look, it's so many Indians getting too close to this presidency. Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy. You have Trump vice president wife. You have Nikki Haley. You have Kamala Harris. These people are getting too close to presidency. I need white extremists to start white extremist shit. Like, yeah, what the fuck is going on with y'all? Y'all done got soft. It's an agenda to push us out. Everyone's against us. We have no allies in this. So for any Black woman sitting here saying they support Kamala Harris, they're stupid, dizzy bitches. And if they're LGBTQ, they're indoctrinated too. Feminism is female white supremacy. There's nothing more on that. LGBTQ is gay white supremacy. Democrats is liberal white supremacy. It's all white supremacy. Nigga, we have to have our own doctrine, our own ideologies. We have to come together and unite to have something different to go against all this white supremacy. They say I'm a black supremacist. Do I got a choice? What the fuck? If I'm gonna be a black supremacist, I'm gonna be subject to white supremacy. I don't want to be a subject to it. So if I gotta be a black supremacist, I didn't say I am. People saying I am. Well, fuck it. I'd rather be a black supremacist than be a fucking. I'd rather be a king black supremacist than be a pawn and a peasant under white supremacy. If you a black American woman, I want to know that you are a liability because you are a debt. You are owed a debt. You are owed reparations. That's why you're different from these Caribbean and African women, because these are assets, because they're not owed nothing. They can be replaced and they can be shipped back. They can't ship us. You know what I'm saying? Africans and Caribbeans have to kiss ass. They have to coon. They have to, because it's either that or go back to their shithole country. Black women, you're not like an African. You're not like a Caribbean. You are better. You stand for more. You fought for more. You contributed more. All black ain't the same. Everyone's trying to be black now. Nigga, black ain't the same. We ain't talking about black as far as race. We're talking about black as far as ethnically and culturally. Kamala Harris is not black ethnically and not culturally. That's why she out here fucking doing black sense. Damn near blackface and she's a minstrel show. We let Hillary Clinton do a minstrel show on us. We let Joe Biden do a minstrel show on us. We letting this goddamn Kamala Harris do a minstrel show in Atlanta. Bitch, why you go to Jamaica? Like, why we letting her talk to the black Americans in the South? Why she not talking to Indians? Why she talk like this? What 7-Eleven squishy? Why she not talking like that? Because that's more of her character than anything. She don't have no fucking relatives in the South, no blood in the South. Why she talking with a Southern accent? She's from fucking Oakland in Canada. Disrespectful. How are we not mad? How we let Hillary Clinton do that? Giving us fish fries and talking about hot sauce in our pocketbook and fucking collard greens. Giving us rappers as representatives as if our culture is only rapping. Like we invent the fucking personal computer, the cell phone. Like we invent the refrigerator. Like we invent the AC. Like we not inventors. Like we ain't got educated class. Like we ain't got a sophisticated class. Like we ain't the builders of this country. Talk to us like builders. Talk to us like engineers. Talk to us like founders of this country. Talk to us like Americans. We not fucking rap characters. We don't all listen to the same rap. We don't all have to, people don't all have the same Southern vernacular. I can't even do a Southern accent. All four of my grandparents are from the South. This bitch is disrespectful as fuck, and we sitting here taking it. She don't go to fucking them goddamn rednecks and them fucking meth heads in them trailer parks talking like them. She ain't talking like Jamaicans. Y'all don't get technical. Saying she's black. When does a quarter black make you all black? When does being raised by something other than black people in black America makes you black? Nigga, black is not a color. There are light-skinned black people. No, so you have lighter black Americans and you have darker Indians. They both not black. One is from a Caucasoid, one is an Aryan, and one is a black American by culture and historical facts. People only get black when they come to America. People only get black when they want something from us. People only get black when it's political. People only get black when they want to say the N-word. People only get black when they want to be fucking part of the culture, or they want to get affirmative action or get something we fought for. They not black. They're not black in their homes. They're not black amongst their friends. Kamala Harris ain't got no picture with black people that's not in college, who not her sorority, or just regular black people until she nigga, what about her? She never been to we never seen Kamala in a black neighborhood for real. And it's not like we want to support Trump. It's like we kind of forced to support Trump. And I want to say something to y'all too. All y'all niggas saying I'm a vote for the couch. All y'all Tariq Nasheed followers and dick riders. Tariq Nasheed is not the end all be all. He's like the smartest nigga. He's like the smartest nigga in the bunch. He didn't create this movement of delineation. He followed Yvette Carnell and Tone Talks, ADOS, and they followed Claude Anderson. But they got this shit rolling. Not him. Now, he's a galvanizer. He's an entertainer. But he's not the smartest one in the bunch. It is dumb for us not to vote. Everyone needs to vote, because when we don't vote, we don't get representation. We don't look politically active. We're not politically engaged. Nigga, we need to show our presence. I don't care who you vote for. I do care who you vote for. Don't vote for Kamala Harris, but you can vote for JFK. You can vote for Carnell West. You can vote for whoever on the ticket. You can below ballot. I know I'm sounding like Yvette Carnell, but I don't support the gay shit or Democrats. So suck my dick if that's what you think. Oh, you sound like Carnell. I know he's an ADOS supporter. I'm an ADOS and FBS supporter. Y'all can suck my dick either way. Y'all can suck my dick. I'm not a dick rider. I'm not in a fan club. I'm not in an ADOS fan club. I'm not an FBA fan club, nigga. I'm not one of them type of niggas. I think for myself. I have original thoughts, nigga. I've been a leader. I'm a street leader, nigga. I'm a prison leader, nigga. I'm for real, nigga. I ain't never been a dork. I don't need no fame to be cool, nigga. I'm like that in real life. So I'm an independent thinker. Us taking the couch is showing that we are not productive and we not engaged into political affair. Now, nigga, we gotta show our numbers. And it's bad enough we let women gonna vote regardless. You know why women vote more than black men do? Because while they was locking black men up and killing black men and giving us felonies so we couldn't vote, they was educating black women. They was giving them college. They was giving them careers. That also played a divide. But not only that, they give them sororities and they brainwash them. Now it's a community that the sororities, I don't know about sororities, but the sorority bitches all come together as a block now. So it's 300,000 women, black women, no matter what type of black, African American, they all come together and they're gonna push Kamala Harris. Nigga, all men, black American men need to vote. I'm a felon, nigga. I could vote. I never voted before. I'm voting now. I'm gonna have my niggas vote. If you watch this, I encourage you to vote. Don't take the couch. That's some stupid shit. I don't care what Tariq Nasheed said. I don't care if you agree. I don't care if you don't subscribe me. That shit is dumb. If we into politics, nigga, we got to be into politics, nigga. We got to show up every time. We got to show up not only for this election, nigga, for City Hall. We got to show up for big shit, small shit, and all in between. Nigga, we got to show up everywhere politically. I don't give a fuck about none of that on that couch shit, nigga. Y'all niggas is, I'm not going to call y'all stupid. That's the Democrats do. They call y'all some dumbasses. Y'all some condescending shit. I'm saying I encourage you to vote. It don't matter who you vote for. Just show the numbers. Show the black man is present. Show that we are active, we engage, we are looking, we are listening, we are learning. You get what I'm saying? We can't let this woman, black woman, dictate the influence. Black woman is stupid. No. Because black women are emotional. They're not logical. And black women shouldn't lead anything as far as this shouldn't lead anything. I'm gonna say that. This is a misogynist channel. When the men should lead and women should support the man. And this is about family and unity. That the man come first. Or y'all can say God, man, woman, child. I believe in the collective, but I believe men should lead. I don't believe in none of that equality shit between men and women. I don't believe in no homosexual shit. I don't believe in no simping either. But I believe men should treat women with respect and women should treat the men with respect. I think men should protect women. I think men need to be engaged with women. I think men need to educate the woman and protect the woman in their family. I don't believe in a woman being the head of household. I don't believe in a woman being a strong black woman. I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't believe in a woman should be 50-50 on the bills. But she should say, but I believe she should work because you don't want no bitches just have too much free time to text niggas and fuck niggas and she don't even shit. Keep the bitch busy. But I believe men should take care of women in the family. So this ain't one of the type of channels where nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I stand on that, nigga. I don't give a fuck about women leading nothing. Unsubscribe, bitches. But I believe men should lead women to vote. I think families should vote collectively. What the man decides is better for the family, that's what they should vote for. Women shouldn't vote. Woman is voting for Kamala Harris just because they think she's black and just because she's a woman. Stupid. Kamala Harris having a history of doing nothing productive. She's a goofy, she's a silly bitch, and she's anti-black. History proves it. She did nothing productive her whole career. She was she got picked because I don't know why she got picked. She don't qualify for shit. She did nothing productive. She kept men on death row. To this day, it's a nigga on death row. She made a woman the face of delinquency in the school. Even though her child has sickle cell, she arrested the woman. Her woman had a newborn baby. She arrested. Now how many DCF or child services cases Kamala Harris put on black women by arresting them because a child was truancy in school? Not even like teenagers, like small children. Kids get sick, and you don't really learn shit anyway. Nigga, the school don't teach children shit. If children can't fucking read, it's by 7th grade, or black kids can't read, them white women should be fired because it's mostly white women teaching them. No one wants to say that. No one wants to arrest or fire white women because they bad teachers. They can't teach black students. They're awful at teaching black students. Black men should teach black students. It should be more black teachers, more black females teaching black students in black community. But no, you fucking get these middle class, mediocre women jobs in our community, but you don't have too many black men or black women in white communities teaching. But you wouldn't flood. As I'm saying, it's all rigged, my nigga. It's all fucked up. And Kamala Harris is behind that. She's down with locking men up. If she locked men up as a DA, what the fuck you think she gonna do when she becomes president? Mind you, she with Joe Butt. Nigga, Joe Biden locked up more niggas than anybody. Nigga, when Joe Biden signed that crime bill, nigga, I think it went up like 300%. Crime went up 300% because they just make laws. They just make shit. They've been making laws on us since the fucking black laws, since we was freed. Nigga, out of slavery, we wasn't criminals. We was workers. We didn't know crime. We didn't know crime until we moved to the cities. We encountered Italians and Irish people, those criminals. We learned crime from Europeans. Nigga, we was always servants and workers. When we was free, we was out of work. So they made vagrancy, they made unemployment illegal. They made it so that, okay, since you out of work and we still love slavery, we still need free labor, they invented convict leasing. So if you don't have a job, you get arrested. For years, and they start blaming people. This is lying on people. You stole the chicken, you stole anything just to get us in prison and get free labor again. Nigga, they ain't trying to change these laws or do nothing to benefit us. They're gonna be more laws, more crime. This bitch Kamala Harris, she's a puppet. Think about it. Obama's gay. He helped the gays get all their rights. Kamala Harris is the Asian. She helped Asian rights. Kamala Harris is married to a Jew. She gives money to the Jews. Kamala Harris have no interest in us other than cosplaying us, having a fake accent, throwing a whack ass concert, saying she fucking made collard greens in a tub. Indians are filthy people. You see them motherfuckers cook their own food? They're filthy people. Black people would never put fucking food in the tub where it's feces in the toilet right there in the air. We don't even eat in the bathroom. Why the fuck would we? This bitch is dumb. She said she celebrate Kwanzaa. We don't fucking celebrate Kwanzaa. And we don't eat fucking collard greens. That's some old country shit. I don't eat fucking collard greens. My friends don't fucking eat collard greens. That's some old shit. That's some southern shit. But yeah, we don't let this bitch play in our face. She celebrate Kwanzaa. Bitch, we don't celebrate Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa was made by the fucking informant, by FBI fucking informant, bitch. You team FBI. She be saying a bunch of dumb. She's not culturally, nigga, she's not us, first of all. College don't make you black. Being from Oakland don't make you black. Your color don't make you black. Nigga, this is not a racial thing. This is an ethnic thing. We are ethnically and culturally black Americans. She is not. She don't have a black grandmother or a black grandfather. She ain't sleep in her projects. She never visited the nigga. She put people in prison. She didn't have people in prison. She don't have one cousin in prison. She never feared for the police. Nigga, she never heard no KKK stories. This bitch is not us culturally at all. She is a op. She's a Caucasian. The Caucasus Mountains is from India. She's an Aryan. This bitch is an Aryan. The same people the Aryan nation got their whole identity from. Hitler and them identifies Aryan nation. She's a real Aryan. Nigga, look it up. Look up the Caucasus Mountains. Look at the Aryan people. These people are Indians in Afghanistan. These dumb people, my nigga. How many times we gonna let immigrants come here and benefit off the things we fought for and support them? We should be hostile to all immigrants. Not saying we should do violence, but we should be hostile. We should be more xenophobic. Anytime we go to Africa, they taxing us. They being xenophobic. They kill our women. Why? And they sold us in slavery. Why are we friends and cool with any Africans? They don't even want to be friends because they're here and they benefit from us, but in reality, don't fuck with us. Why are we cool with any Latinos when they practice racism in their own country? When they come here, nigga, if their mind changes, no, they're still fucking racist. Why are we cool, nigga? It doesn't make sense how we fucking go about our whole behavior. We're too nice. We too welcoming. Jesus forgives. No, fuck Jesus. No, he don't forgive. That shit is made up. Y'all worship Jesus. Y'all worship Caesar Borgia. Fuck that. Some of y'all niggas are Hebrews. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit either. Nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all coats. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all y'all fan clubs. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all sororities. I don't give a fuck about nigga. All that shit means nothing. Nigga, only thing that means something is the conditions, the improvement of Black American. Policing ourselves, arming themselves. Nigga, we need gun rights. Every Black American need gun rights. And we need to get rid of the fucking gun laws. Before the Black Panthers, everyone had to own a gun. The minute we started owning guns, it became illegal. No, we need to bring it back to everyone can own guns again, and we can police our own communities. We don't need white cops in Black communities. We don't need white teachers in Black communities. We don't need no white governing. Oh, nigga, we need straight independence. We need more right. And reparations is not a one-time payment, nigga. For however long we was in slavery and we was in this country, that's how long we need reparations. It's generational because we route for generational wealth. So we got to reverse everything that was done to us. We need all our land back. It's not just money. So y'all listen to Reek, but he don't give no meticulous details. There's no meticulous plan. Nigga, we need more than money. We need an actual plan. We need to police ourselves. We need a crime bill. Yes, that's a fact. And we need more gun rights. And we need people to start making weapons. We need our people to start making weapons. We need our people to start learning technology. We need our people to start being in politics and government. We got to stop supporting immigrants. Nigga, for now on, we're not supporting no immigrants. We are being political now. Now we running for offices now. Now we in town halls now. Nigga, our president needs to be felt politically. We got to get active for real. All this playing and goofy shit supporting people. There is no reason Kamala Harris should be running, nigga. She's not Black American. It's supposed to be a Black American woman. You see how fucked up that is? She was here one generation. We was here 20 generations. And yet we don't have no Black American that's being suggested to run even for a vice president. Barack Obama was the first fucking mulatto fucking African president, and he was here for one generation. His father had busted a nut and left his ass, and he became president. Well, he's related to all the presidents, but what I'm saying to you is this, though. Stop supporting immigrants. If they talk a different language, they're an op. I ain't saying hate them. I'm just saying we can't fuck with them, and we can't let them into our circles no more. Keep all your foreign friends outside the circle. Don't bring them to our communities no more. Don't welcome them into our studio sessions. Nigga, don't put them into our music. Don't put them onto our language. Don't allow them to say certain things. Nigga, it's time to gatekeep and protect what we have because we're under attack by all fucking fronts. Mexicans attacking us. Puerto Ricans attacking us. Indians attacking us. Nigerians attacking us. White people been attacking us. We have no allies. All we have is us. Y'all gonna keep being fucking punks and stupid and welcoming. Gonna keep getting bit by these fucking snakes. Now I don't promote no hate, but I do promote self-preservation. Protect your culture. Protect your people. Protect your women. Protect your child. That's a Big Bad Podcast. Make sure to subscribe.